microphone nearly fell off the table, but we are in. Hello everyone, welcome to another part of my Digimon World 2003 livestream series. So, last time we defeated the final main leader of the game, because there's 8 leaders that we had to fight through. But we're currently only in the low level 40s, so this part is basically going to be a big long leveling up session, basically getting ready for the end of the game. And I'm just realising as I'm saying this, did I actually fight the leader or not? We will find out. I think I was going to level up before the leader, or I battled the... I did one or the other. Either way, it's either the leader fight or we're leveling up, but we're leveling up regardless. I should really rewatch my videos. Bear with me, it's been a couple of weeks since we last played. But let's jump into it. The easiest way for me to check, did we beat the leader or do we beat the leader this part, is we go into our items and we will check our important items. If I don't have 4 ID badges, I know I haven't battled them yet. Okay, so we need to check. We have the blue, the white, the red. Yes, we are missing one, which means we have a leader to fight. And that is what we're going to do first, because this part is going to be all about the leveling up. That's right, okay. Sorry about that. I remember now what we were doing last time. We got to the north sector of the Amaterasu server and we got through the dungeons. So disregard what I said at the start. This is what we're actually doing. We're going to be fighting the leader first. I have not played in a little bit. We've got our Mega Evolutions of each Digimon, which is nice. I know I should have done a bit more prep beforehand, but you know what? I wanted to just jump in and just go for it. Yeah. Alright. Huanwu City. This is it. Yeah, so I believe I was just doing some card battles off screen. Let me just double check my card folder a second here. No, not the card album. I do not want that. Oh, I did get, actually, a good thing I'm here, because right away we see a big thing here. So, while I was doing a little bit of leveling up off screen, just fighting some Digimon, doing some card battles in this area at the end of the last stream. And I actually managed to get 2 copies of Summon Angemon, which is an amazing card that lets us summon 2 copies of Angemon, which is a big deal because... when I eventually find it. Yeah, it's got 14, 16, which is decent stats, but with a card that lets us summon 2 of them at once, we can quickly fill the board up with some powerful cards. Speaking of which, let's just have a quick glance at my folders. So for the white folder, obviously, big help to have the Summon Angemons. We've got 3 Vicious Hackings. We've got some strong white Digimon. I don't think too much has changed with this deck necessarily, but the Summon Angemons is a big help. I've added them both to my green deck as well, so it's very useful. And I believe I also added it to my brown deck. Yeah, I added it to my brown deck, and I've got a couple of little upgrades here and there. Nothing too drastically different, but that's fine. I don't think I had any booster packs, did I? No, I don't have any booster packs to open, that's fine. Yeah. Alright. Where do I want to find this thing? Just bear with me a second. I need my little... Okay. So yeah, so I've got all my Mega forms unlocked now on all 3 of my rookies. But you know what, before we do a Digimon battle, why don't we just start with a nice little card battle. Ease us in while I try to find my little thing I want. So, let's use our classic green deck, of course. Not a bad hand, okay. 2 cards from the deck into the trash, that's annoying. What do I have? Aha! We have a Deceive Cloak. So I don't see a blue block, which means they don't have a freeze bug, which would stop us from being able to play anything. Honestly, I'm gonna go for my Summon Angemon. I want to try it out this time. I've got 2 of them, so I may as well. Unfortunately, I can't summon anything else. Oh, that's annoying. I'm gonna put multiple cards in my deck into the trash. Okay. Okay. Alright, so unfortunately I can't summon my green Digimon. That's fine. Let's see what they do. They play 2 brown Digimon. That's fine. No, we're not going to just pass an end there. Let's delete their 2 Digimon first. Get rid of that garbage mon. Now I'm going to use 1 Summon Angemon to, well, summon an Angemon. Which will show the power of this card right off the bat. There you go. So they're trying to delete 1. Normally would be a huge threat. But with another Summon Angemon, I get 2 more. So losing 1 isn't a huge deal anymore. I think we can just win here, can't we? Yep. Okay, cool. Didn't have to use my other cards. And with 3, we get our combo, which powers us up even further. Pretty easy first turn. Alright. We drew Calomon, so we get to go first. Okay, 6 cards drawn. Ooh, not a bad hand, actually. So first thing I want to do, before we start playing anything special, is I'm going to use Vicious Hacking to try and remove something from the hand. What do we want to get rid of? Ah, see, they have a Vicious Hacking as well. These guys aren't too bad, actually. I'm not using Brown Digimon, so that card doesn't matter. They'll put 5 from our deck in the trash, which is annoying, but we can deal with that. But without Vicious Hacking, they can't remove cards from us now. Charge Terminal gives us a chance to draw 2 cards, so let's hope we get something good. Not bad. We can get rid of 5 more cards here. But now that I know their hand, it's not too bad, honestly. Like, if I can just draw a few more green Digimon, I'd be able to summon some of my big ones, and I think I'll be able to beat them. Because they've got 3 Digimon and a card that... Ooh, that's not bad. And a card that gets rid of brown Digimon, but I'm not using brown Digimon, so it doesn't matter for this deck. Oh my god. Well, we're about to just dumpster on them. With these Vicious Hackings, we can get rid of 2 more cards from the hand. Essentially make them useless here. Let's get rid of that Puppetmon. And let's also... Oh, no, not yet. I want to go for another Vicious Hacking. How much power do I need to be? I need to be 12 and 10. Oh, this will be easy. This is going to be a very nice... I'm going to be nice. I won't play extra things. Let's just go for it. Mega Caboterimon and Wagarurumon should be enough. Yeah. I know I could just summon 1, but I still want to flex a little bit against them. I don't have a brown Digimon, so that is a waste of card. You know what? Yeah, let's... Just to be mean, why don't I get rid of their 1 Digimon? So they don't even get to keep a Digimon on the field. Oh, no brown Digimon in hand. What a shame. And we win. And we got a booster pack. I lost. Things just aren't going my way. Alright, there is another trooper there, but I kind of want to just get on with this now. So let's go fight the leader. I can't believe I forgot that I haven't even battled the leader yet. I figure like 5 steps ahead. Alright, so this is the final leader to battle here. I do not remember what Digimon he has. But I'm going to lead with Agumon, because I feel like it's a strong lead. So you have reached here. I should have known from the defeat of the others. Huanwu Chief, you have the Black ID pass. Yes, I do. Do you want it? Then fight with me and take it from my hand. You betcha, I'm gonna do just that. Alright, Huanwu Chief. Starting off with a Boltmon, actually. Interesting choice. So a Water or Thunder Digimon would be ideal here, meaning I've immediately led with the wrong Digimon. Ooh, wait. We can do something sneaky here. Let's start the match off with a DNA Digivolve because why not? Since I have Metal Garurumon and War Greymon, I can finally do a new DNA Digivolve after so many parts. And if you've ever seen the Digimon movie, you know who's coming up. Good old Omnimon. And what's really cool is we actually get Omnimon as a Digimon you can get in this game. Not bad, 800 damage, that's actually not too bad. But yeah, Boltmon is weak to Water and Thunder. It does resist Fire and Machine quite well though. So my switch here was just for to switch out again. Honestly, you know what? I kind of want to do that again. I'm actually going to do this. I like the idea of just going back and forth with DNA Digivolve. Yeah, oh my god, words. Boltmon here can drop the Power Brace, by the way, which is a really good accessory that helps improve the chance of success in the gyms for training up your stats. Oh my god, that did so much more. Nice. We've got our War Greymon back in here as well. Didn't stand a chance, Boltmon. Alright, next up, Skull Mammothmon. Actually a bit of a threatening Digimon here. Very bulky, pretty powerful Digimon. And annoyingly, his only weakness is wind, which is not a very common element in this game. I don't believe I can check the accessories, can I? No. Okay, that's fine. Let's check what power I've got equipped. Oh, beautiful, I have the wind power. I mean, yeah, I totally planned it. But yeah, you can see that even with Wind Power S, we only do like 300 damage. So we're going to need to do something bigger here. I think Giga Fire is my best bet, honestly. Skull Mammothmon has a bit less wisdom than defense, but overall it's quite bulky. He's not too bad though, like I say. The main thing with him is he just hits decently hard. The hard thing with him is just simply he doesn't have many elements you can take advantage of. Because unless you picked Patamon, you're not likely to have a very powerful wind technique in this game. Thankfully though, compared to most of the other endgame Digimon, he's actually quite slow, which is a good thing for us. But alright, here's a Giga Fire. Got the 3 hits as well, nice. Final Digimon of the Huanwu Chief, Puppetmon. Despite being a mechanical Digimon, he's actually weak to fire. Also one of the Dark Masters in the anime, which was like the 4 evil bosses in the show. You can see there, 1 hit did 1000 damage. Don't underestimate Puppetmon though. Puppetmon is actually a really scary Digimon. As you can see there, he is very powerful. Honestly, I don't think I have a good answer for this. I mean, I'll bring Sakuyamon, but I've got a feeling I'm probably going to just hit the life disc, and I'm probably just going to lose my Renamon in 1 hit here. But yeah, Puppetmon is just really powerful with his Puppet Pummel. I don't think he has any special techniques though, it's just a big powerful hit. As you can see there, yeah, 1-shot my Renamon. But this is why it's so good to have Agumon here, because fire is really strong to Puppetmon. And with the Giga Fire technique that I've loaded, it's going to do a lot of damage. Is that enough? Ooh, not quite. Nearly though. 900. Okay, so that first hit was definitely a critical hit. Yeah. Honestly, I think I could just use triple fire here. Use a bit less MP, finish him off. honestly, if you've been working on some range of different techniques, you shouldn't struggle too much with this leader. But if you have a good fire Digimon, like I do here with War Greymon, big help. 34 Metal Garurumon, nice. There you have it, the last leader. Beaten within under 20 minutes of this part. Yeah, I won against Huan Wu Chief. And I've got the Black ID pass as well. So all that's left is Amaterasu City. Let's go. Right, now we've got an important thing to do before we come back to the North Sector. I have to make a long journey all the way back to Asuka City because we just unlocked our next auction. Just as a refresher, considering how many parts it's been since I've talked about auctions. Basically, at different plot points in the game, there'll be limited time auctions for really useful items that open up in Asuka City, but they're only around for a small window of the story. Like if you go too far into the story, you won't be able to go get that item. So that's why I'm going to make a trip back. But first, let's open a booster pack. Ooh, we got 4 Vicious Hackings now. That's wonderful. Well, I know what I'm putting in my deck. Absolutely a 4th Vicious Hacking in all 3 decks. Are you kidding me? That's an amazing card. What do I want to take out of this deck for it? Honestly, I'm going to take out one trade charge for Vicious Hacking. Yes, I like that. Yeah, Vicious Hacking's just so helpful in this game because if you're having trouble with any of your opponent's Digimon, it just gives you a way to get rid of... It's a good way to check what they've got in their hand and get rid of cards. And you can use it to kind of play around Freezebug a little bit as well, which is the negate all card in this game. Okay, I'm going to swap off my Eclipse Undo for a Vicious Hacking. There we go. Don't think I can get anything better at the minute. That's all good. Right. Now I've got to get all the way back to the first city of the game. I think I've trained all my stats on. Yep, everyone's good. Let's make the journey. I hope that didn't pop up on the stream though. Move the mouse one wrong place. Actually, I should probably do that. Alright. The tedious part now is I've got to go all the way back from the north sector here, right back to the Asuka server. And the only hole I know I can travel through to get back there is all the way back in Central Park. So that's actually what I'm going to try and do. Hopefully, the path's the same. Let me double check. I don't want to get lost for too long here. Okay. Okay, we need to get back to... Yes. Okay, it does look like there is one from... It looks like there is a hull from Amaterasu... Where is it? Yeah, Amaterasu Boot Mountain should have a hull we can travel through to get back to the central server. So, let's go. That's the little gap here. Wiggle around, down there, across. Yeah, so unfortunately I do need to do a trip to go all the way back, and then I want to come back here because this is my best area to level up my Digimon, basically. And unfortunately I need to get to level 45 on all 3 of my Digimon, because that's when we will be able to do the next big side quest of the game. And I want to do that before the next story point in the game, because there's a section in the story where things will shift in the world, and it'll make it so I can't do this side quest. And you really want to get this side quest done before the end of the game, or else it makes doing this side quest a lot more tedious than it already is. And it already is very tedious. Because to do it, you need any one of 5 specific rookies to be level 45 in order to unlock the requirement to do the side quest. But yeah. So the hole I need is... It is Boot Mountain... Which one is it? I need the southern Boot Mountain hole to go under. That one there. Go down and along. Not that one. I think it's pretty sure it's down this ladder. It takes us where we need to go. Yes, it is this hole here, which should hopefully be the one. Otherwise I need to double check everything. And this should take us to Plug Cape in Amaterasu. And also, while I'm underground, I'm going to put Renamon in the lead because Renamon's my strongest Digimon for the underground sections. There we go. Also, Renamon's actually my highest level, so maybe while I'm traveling underground we might get some level ups on Renamon. Like, I at least only need 4 more levels on Renamon, whereas Agumon and Monmon need 5 levels, which is very annoying. But yeah. But it is going to be quite a long trek. And this part's basically going to be a lot of travelling and levelling up. Because I don't want to go to Amaterasu City until I have basically got this side quest done. So then I know that I can just play the rest of the game without needing to worry about the side quest. And obviously the problem is, I need all 3 of these rookies, plus Kotamon, plus Kumamon at level 45. And I have not begun training Kotamon and Kumamon since the start of the game, because they were not in my original pack. Go north to reach North Sector. Yeah. Cool, thank you. Great information. Go north to go north. Basically, we're gonna just be heading southeast for most of this. Yeah, southeast. Now I want the southeast exit here. Let's see. If you go north, you go to North Sector, yep. I really wish that there was a hole from the Amaterasu North Sector City, like around that area, that took you right down to Central Park. It would be so helpful. But there is not, unfortunately. It's not the end of the world, like, it didn't take us too long to get here. Because this should take us to the Amaterasu Plug Cape, and then I just need to go through the Central Park one, the hole there. But again, thankfully, Renamon is strong enough where she can just sort of blaze through these underground Digimon, and they give us good XP as well. Little Rockmon here doesn't scare me at all. Even if he doubles his defense, he's not doubling his special defense, so he's going down. To my Sakuyamon. Level 14. And this should take us to Plug Cape if I have this right. Yes, Amaterasu Plug Cape. I believe this is the one that is on top of the... Yeah, it's there. I do not want to go too close to Amaterasu City. So I need to be careful here, but I should be fine as long as I just go to the hole and not the other way. We want this hole right here, after I kick that tree for no reason. Yeah, so this hole here, we need to go down 2, and then we're going northwest to to get to the Asuka Central Park. And this is the fastest way I've found to get from the Amaterasu server back to the Asuka server. I hope I picked the right one. Oh, no, I think I went the wrong way. Hold on. I need to turn the other way. Is it? I think Electro Ball will do more than Gram Wave will. Is Dromojimon here? Let us see. Okay, yeah, definitely should have used Grand Wave, but oh well. Yeah, if you'd like to just use a little counter crest, that would be great, Renamon. Thank you kindly. Give him a little whack. Yeah. Take that mole. Level 15. Oh, and we learned Snowstorm, one of the stronger ice techniques. Very nice. So the thing is that, obviously leveling up's great and all, but getting these new techniques and forms and everything is going to be great for when we go to the final area of the game. Because just because I'm getting near the end doesn't mean that there isn't still plenty of things to look forward to in the game. Like I say, there's some secret card games that I haven't done yet, which I'm debating doing later, because I kind of need some more freeze bugs, and I haven't been winning any freeze bugs to do well in these card battles. But freeze bug is such an important card, because it basically prevents your opponent from using their last played card, which is always nice to have. And once you beat the game, there's a secret card tournament that we can do in the post game that I really want to do. But yeah. Yeah, so I want to go this way instead. And then from here, we go northeast twice from the looks of it. Oh, please don't tell me I picked the wrong way. Please don't tell me I picked the wrong way. No, oh, no, I think I might be alright. Okay, either we're gonna end up at a different location or I've picked the wrong path. I may have picked the wrong path. Yep, I picked the wrong path. Ugh. It's a lot easier said than done, finding the right route underground. Hold on. It's... Did I? Oh, I hope I picked the right one. I hope I picked the right hole here. And it's not the other one I wanted. We'll find out shortly enough. Okay. I'm kind of worried about the fact that there's no Digimon around to say if this is the right one or not. I also am worried that... We'll know in a minute. Otherwise I'm going to have to turn back around. Which hole it is. I know it's in Amaterasu Central Park. But I'm kind of worried that I've picked the wrong underground tunnel now. Because this does not feel right. Yeah, Snowstorm's ice, which unfortunately Dromojimon is not weak to. In fact, I might just leave this tunnel and go the other one that I'm thinking. It might be the one nearer to the beach that I need, actually. I think I might have muddled up my tunnels. It doesn't help because the map I've got is just a bunch of arrows with little descriptions. Oh, there's an Agamon. Right, what do you have to say? Take the left road north for an exit. But this tunnel is a good. Okay, yeah, so it's a dead end, basically what I'm hearing here. In fact, now that I'm thinking about it, I think this is the one for the Black Agumon side quest that we did a few parts ago. Where we had to find this Black Agumon who we had to card battle, beat him in a card battle, and he gave us the microphone that Etamon was missing, which let us then finish the card tournament. So yeah, I've just gone completely the wrong way, but that's fine. Every hole looks the same in this game, okay? At least I'm getting XP, so I'm not wasting time, I'm getting XP. This was all planned, totally. We're also getting more money as well, actually. 50,000 bit. Okay. Yeah, which is good, because we're going to need a lot of bit for these next few auctions that are coming up. Okay. So which hole did I go into? I assume I've just gone... I just have to go northeast. Yeah, I'm guessing this is the exit. Back there. Yeah. Okay, so it's this hole right here that I wanted. And then we need to go southeast 2, northeast 3. Hopefully I got the right one this time. Goes to Asuka and Amaterasu. South is both Savasiki forests. Yeah, so we don't want to go south, we want to go across. And then I want to go north from here. Hello, Rockmon. To be fair, I'd rather fight Rockmon than Dromojamon. They're both weak to water, but Rockmon's easier to deal with because he doesn't do half as much damage that Dromojamon does to us. So I'd have to go through as many healing items. And I'm wanting to train the new Megas up so I can get better moves. So that's why I'm not using Rosemon right now. Even though I want to get Rosemon to level 99 for the next form. I figure get Sakuyamon up some levels to get some moves transferred across to the other Digimon. And then it'll make it easier to train up Rosemon towards the end of the game. But yeah, if I just pause here a second. So, I need to get Rosemon to level 99. Sakuyamon's going to be leveled up until I get better techniques, basically. For Munmon, I'm going to be training up... I need to train Metal Garurumon to 99, but we're going to train Canondramon up a while to get some better techniques loaded from them. And then on Agumon, I need to get... Basically, I think this is just War Greymon, actually. Yeah, just training War Greymon up until I get some forms that I want to use on him. Because I think I've got the techniques I wanted from Black War Greymon, to be fair. And I could swap off Skull Greymon, because I don't need him anymore. Right, up this way should take us to the Asuka Central Park, which should be right next to Asuka City. Alright, so it should be up this way. Boom. Knock down these blocks. Just check with Agumon here. Did we pick the right route? There you go, get near Asuka City. Yes. So sometimes you just gotta get your bearings round. Because the underground is very confusing without a little map to help you figure out which way around you're going. They try to put the Digimon in there to help, but they're not always... They don't always put enough information with those Digimon to help you. But anyway, we're back in the happy little Asuka server, Central Park. And we want to go up here to Asuka City, where we should have our big auction. Oh, Cunimon, you do not stand a chance. You are going to be destroyed. Did not stand a chance. Puny little Cunimon. Now remember last part I was looking at, there's the exact XP amount you need to get each Digimon up to their Mega level. I don't remember what the values were for Renamon on Munmon, but I do remember Agumon needs to be like 85,000 XP. So we're going to need to find like XP Digimon that give a lot of XP around for him. But here we are in Asuka City. So I want to go down the stairs to the secret auction place through the underground path. It's been a while since we've done an auction. I think the last one was on the after we beat the third leader in the Amaterasu server. So now that we've beat the 4th Amaterasu leader, this one opens up. And then the next one will be a bit... All it tells me on guides is entering Amaterasu City. Now I don't know if that means as soon as you reprogram the Nightmon, or if it means actually getting inside. So I may have to do a double back check on that. But here we go. You know, you got an auction when you hear that jolly little music. What was this one? Item, the Yin Yang suit. Oh, this is fantastic. 10,000 bit, okay. Wow. So this is going to be Renamon's armor, which we need, because we have a Renamon. 10,900 bit. 11,200 bit. 11,400 bit. Okay, how much are we paying? 11,500 bit. Yeah, so you're going to definitely want to make sure you got plenty of bit for these next auctions, because they are very expensive. Wow, 11,500 bit. Anyone above 11,500 bit? Nope. Last chance. Anyone? Anyone? Yin Yang suit is sold at 11,500 bit. Congratulations to you over there. I'm transferring the item to your satellite now. Yeah, I got the Yin Yang suit. Okay, I got a pretty cool item, so let's try it out. I think that might be the last of Renamon's exclusive equipment, which would be really nice if that was the case. Alright, check on Renamon. Equipment. So we have the Yin Yang hat, we have the Yin Yang wand, the Yin Yang ward, and we now have the Yin Yang suit, which, while it lowers a little bit of dark tolerance, we get a boost in all our attack, defense, spirit, and a bit of charisma as well. Which charisma is the little stars, which increases the chance of critical hits and determines if tamers around the world will want to Digimon battle or card battle you. But yeah, so Renamon's got all of theirs done. Yep. Monmon has all of their exclusive equipment. And Agumon needs the Brave Shield and the Brave Armor, basically. Which, I think one of those is at the very end of the game. I don't remember, I think another one is at the auction. I think one's an auction and one I have to buy. But yeah. So, what now? I think what I could do is, very quickly, I'm going to actually go to Amaterasu City. I know I said I'm not going to do that, but I want to just... I'm going to save my game first, just in case anything goes wrong with this. And it interrupts, like... It shouldn't interfere with the side quest, because it's not super far into the story. Because there is just a section of the story where you can't do this. It just says... Entering Amaterasu City is the next auction for 17,500 bit, which we definitely have. We've got plenty of bit. Okay. I also want to actually check right now if the items are available. Let's see, who's the easiest one to check with this? Alright. 41, 40, 40. Yes. I'm going to save my game here, just in case this doesn't work out. And we're going to go back to Amaterasu server, and we're actually going to see if entering Amaterasu City gets us the auction or not. If it does, that's fine. That's as far as we need to go into Amaterasu City. So we've got... Yeah, let's save over that. Okay. Because there is also a boss fight I want to go do. And get that out of the way now, because that would be good for XP as well. things happened. Okay. Alright. So I've got to now make the trek back through that tunnel, which I now know is not the gym one, it's the one near the Shell Beach. Back to the Amaterasu Central Park. And we'll start this next little section, but there's a section where I have to stop the story and I have to go do some level grinding, basically. And I believe I'm okay to do it for just a tiny bit more into Amaterasu City before it will interrupt. Basically, the reason why I'm making a big thing about the level is there's a section of the story where in the Asuka server, not the Amaterasu server, certain characters will be turned into Oinkmon. And that will basically make it so the Digimon I need to talk to in order to make these special legendary weapons will disappear and won't show up, and we won't be able to finish the side quest in the story mode. Which is why every guide recommends you do this before the post game, and that you check basically the levels and everything are there before getting too far into the story. But I'm pretty sure that only happens once we go to the... I think you have to go into the admin center of Amaterasu City before all that stuff happens. So I want to get this auction done now and then do it. I've actually forgot which route I'm taking. Is it this way? Is it this way? I have immediately deviated from the path that I was supposed to be taking. Hopefully I picked the right route by just trying to muscle memory through this. What are you going to say? Yeah, Amaterasu Central Park. That's where we want to go. But I don't know when it says entering. Basically, because the next auction after this one... Okay, first of all, I want to just try a Grand Wave. The next auction after the one we've just done just says, after you beat the Chief Officer, which is like one of the boss at the end of Amaterasu City, basically. But this one just says Amaterasu City. Like, so I'm pretty sure right now I'm fine. And I can do the first one, but I'll leave the other one for a bit. But yeah, I'm going to just go to Amaterasu City and see what happens. See if we can do the boss fight and then go back, maybe. Oh, we unlocked Digitamamon. Not a very useful evolution, but we unlocked it at least. If you're curious about Digitamamon, basically it's like this little egg with legs. He gets a lot of moves that revolve around sleeping your opponent, putting your opponents to sleep. He does have a really good attack that's his like ultimate attack, but the grinding you need to do for him is just not worth it, really. I think there's a lot of better Digimon that you could be training up instead. He also doesn't unlock any evolutions, so you don't need to use him for that. But alright, let's go up. Let's see what happens. Okay, we're going into Amaterasu City. Oh, hello, Teddy. Hey, Green Sea, wait a sec. What did they sound like? What did they sound like?
Hey, Green Sea, wait a sec.
Teddy, you came over here?
Yeah, I came with Lisa and the others. Hey, Green Sea, can you wait a moment before you go in? Lisa is bringing everyone from the Resistance.
There you go. They're all like nerdy. Then what about the AOA?
They are being rerouted by the Resistance. Once we get the 4 cities, we only have Amaterasu City left.
I see. So now...
Yeah, it's our final battle. We're going to defeat the AOA.
Yeah, right on. If we fight together, the AOA is nothing. See what happens. So we're at Amaterasu Bridge now, where those Nightmon were before. Nightmon won't resist anymore. Okay, first release the people of the city. Everyone, come on, charge! We're not gonna lose to the AOA. Yeah! Let's get Amaterasu City back.
Wow, we'll definitely win.
Yeah, Lisa and the others are here too.
But what's happening in the real world?
Oh, I've lost the voice.
I hope Destromon hasn't started attacking yet.
Well, let's find out. How close is Destromon to attacking a real city? Don't remember, this Digimon was basically fused with a giant killer robot. So it's a Digimon fused with like a super weapon, like a juggernaut. And he is right outside of a Japanese city here. So something tells me we gotta hurry up. But first, level grinding. Yeah, if you've ever seen like Power Rangers, he's sort of got like a Megazord look to him. Like a giant dinosaur robot. Don't worry about it, Teddy. That's why we're all fighting. We're gonna defeat the AOA.
Yeah, you're right. We're almost there, so let's go.
What? You guys are still here? Oh, Nick.
Nick, what's our situation?
Ha ha ha, it's good. AOA inside the city quickly surrendered. Surrendered quickly. Then the city? Oh, we got it back already. Then only the administration center is left.
What?
Then we don't have a chance to beat them up. Ha ha ha, that's why we came to get you. We want you to help in the attack on the center. Alright, leave it to me, I won't lose. Teddy, I'm gonna go up ahead. Yeah, sure I am.
Be careful, I'll be right here, right there.
Alright, Amaterasu City. Wow, we're finally here. Hello, Lisa. I'm glad everything went well so far. There's still the admin center. Good luck, Greensea. Okay, I don't want to go too far into this, but let's have a quick look around. Though they're all Oinkmon, they seem to be fine. We have to get them changed back. Nothing wrong in the city. There's only the admin center left. Okay, I don't want to go too far, but okay. They probably got scared of us and ran. I don't know, that doesn't feel likely. I think everyone's a bit too confident here. But, I actually want to go back. Well, actually, let me check. I'm going to quickly check if I can use the... Can I do the auction in Amaterasu City or not? Probably not, but let's have a look. Because everything's about the same. Except for it's a bit darker. Yep. Alright. Let's have a little look around. I'm not confident this will work, but I might as well find out. El Dorado. Ah, yep, no. So they've got an Oinkmon in the way here. What do you have to say, Ponchomon? Hola, amigo. This is the Night of Maniac's Paradise, El Dorado. Okay, cool. He has nothing interesting to say. So, yeah, I guess I just got to turn all the way back then. And go do another auction. I'm hoping, because it just says entering Amaterasu City. It doesn't say anything about, like... It doesn't say anything else about it. So I'm hoping, this is why I made that save file just before doing this, that it doesn't interrupt my progress with the... It doesn't interrupt the auction by going around a bit too much. I'll come back and do the boss fight after we've been... Because it's just underwater there, on the bridge. But okay. Let's make a run for the hole again. And we gotta go all the way back through to the Central Park Asuka server again. This will be the last auction this part, because I'm not gonna continue the story from this point on. Because the rest of this part is basically gonna be doing some leveling up. Doing the optional boss that's in Amaterasu City. And then just, yeah, leveling up. Okay, I need, which side was it? I think it was across this way. path up here. Go along the northeast side of the underground. Ooh, Kurisarimon. Alright. You are weak to water. Oh, he's all droopy. Sad little Kurisarimon. Please do not confuse me. I do not want to do this. Don't you confuse now. Oh, of course it confuses. Alright, let us seduct. Hi there. Oh, I hate confusion in this game. I mean, I love it because it's so stupid, but it's so annoying. Because all our status, all our actions are randomized if we can attack or not. Alright, boast. Renamon, I'm the best. Laugh. Shiny white teeth. Oh no. Can't believe this. We got him so low health and we just can't get the last hit on them. Mad. I'm leaving you. This Kurisarimon just wanted to get all our aggression out. We laughed, we got mad, we seducted. Can we please just hit them? Okay, laugh. Thank you. Take him down, Renamon. Is it enough? No! Oh my god. How much health do you have? Mad. Yeah! I got 2 attacks in. Take it down. Yes! We finally beat a Kurisarimon. He always seemed to run away from us every time. And we beat him confused too, which is not easy. 800 bit, that's quite good actually. So they're good for money, but not good to fight. Alright. I should probably heal before I continue. Oh, actually, that's something else I want to check. Okay. I'm going to also have to buy some more superchargers soon, because I'm starting to run out of healing items. Yeah, what am I doing? I'm running into a wall for some reason. Yeah. Okay. So I've got the numbers up here for the XP amount basically we need for each Digimon to get to 45. So for Agumon, we need 85,210 XP, which is a lot of XP for 45. For... I think, thankfully, he has the most XP needed. I want to check Monmon and Renamon. Monmon will need 57,807 XP, which actually isn't too bad. That's pretty reasonable, to be fair. And it's not super far off where I am. That's actually quite close to where Agumon is, which is why I've given Agumon the XP adapter, because he's going to need a lot more XP. So yeah, we need about 57,000 for him, and for Renamon, to get to level 45, we need 66,941 XP. And we are currently on 53,000. Let's have a look a second. So, Agumon needs about 20,000 more XP. Renamon needs about 12,000 XP. And Monmon here requires, what was his, 54,000 I think it was? 57. Needs about 15,000 XP. It does sound like a lot, and it is, definitely. But, bear in mind that while we're leveling up, the evolutions are getting stronger as well. So we're going to be, it's very much worth it. It'll help us out at the end as well when we need to fight the tougher bosses. We'll have good levels for it. And I'm not too worried about like where to train up, because there's a lot of areas with Digimon I can fight. Good. It's just annoying that right after doing one auction, I have to run back to do the check for the other auction. But thankfully I've got the bit for it, so it's not too bad. I only wish that, like, I think they could have fixed this a little bit by having the auction, the place for the auctions, like, right at the start of Asuka City, so you didn't have to do this long trek through. But because your character runs around so quick, it's not taking too long to do this. Like, just under an hour, we're already on to the next auction. Go down the ladder here. Go along here. 5,000. Okay. 57,807 for. Yeah. I should probably save that actually. I have so many tabs open for this game. Yeah, there we go. Good. Now's your chance. Our main item. Ronin armor. Unfortunately, this is for Kotamon, which, even though we're going to be leveling up Kotamon, I'm probably not going to use him, besides just for the story thing that's required. I just wanted to level him. I just wanted to get the items from the auction, just to show them off. But yeah, I need 17,000, what, 500 bit for this. No one wants to concede, okay. Contend, rather. Alright. The Ronin armor's collected. Alright, and now I gotta go all the way back to Amaterasu server one more time. But thankfully I will stay there for the rest of this part so I can do some leveling up. Because I think I want to do the boss fight next. Get that out of the way. Plus that's that's a bit of extra XP as well doing the boss fight. But yeah. Okay. It's just annoying that I have to go from Asuka server back to Amaterasu over and over again for these little bits and pieces. But I'm basically going to be battling around Amaterasu City and possibly go back to the North Sector in Amaterasu, because the North Sector Digimon are quite strong to fight. But they're very weak to fire, so Agumon's really good to train up there. And Agumon's going to be the one who takes the longest to level up, so I figure he's probably the best one to start with. I know Renamon's in the lead right now, and I've been using Renamon, but that's just because Renamon's so good underground, which is where I'm going to train Renamon up. I don't know where I want to train Munmon yet, because Munmon's got weird techniques that don't do as much as Agumon and Renamon do. But I'll find a spot for them. Get my map back up. For the underground. Okay. And immediately bump into a Digimon, that's great. Okay, yeah, I've got it on. Hello, Dremojimon. Let's use Grand Wave again. Okay, there we go. Dremojimon's down. In one hit as well, not bad. So what was it? It was like 66,000, something like that I need Renamon up. I'll be sure to write a note of each one. Because it doesn't matter to me, like, the other levels. It's just specifically how much am I going to need to get to level 45. Which way do I want to go? I think I need to go south and then north. I'm going to immediately forget how I... Let's find out. It's a fun adventure, trying to remember the pathway every time. Even though I've done this tunnel countless times. I feel like I've already gone off course. You know what, I've definitely gone off course, I think. Hold on. I'm in a Asuka server, right? Yeah, I think I need to go back a bit. I need to go... I think it was not that way. down and across? Alright, I'll try down and across. Is it down and across I need to go? You'd think I'd just have this off by heart by the amount of times that I've done this path, but it's really easy to get lost in here. I think it's down. And then I think I go north here, like northwest. Ugh, they could have made the underground a lot easier to navigate. Again, I love this game to pieces, but yeah, this game really needs a remake. I think more than any other game, I really feel like most of the issues would be fixed with just modern little adjustments. Like, a fast travel system would be great. Like, I don't mind having the underground, but if you're going to have the underground and the seabed's not a problem because it's pretty linear. It's the underground where everything gets more complicated. But I think if they just made, like, put more Digimon underground to help navigate you, it wouldn't be so bad. Let's see. I think I just go north here now, don't I? Hello. Yep, north is Amaterasu Central Park. That's where we want to go. Oh, we have another Kurisarimon. How nice. Please do not confuse me. I did not enjoy that. Pretty sure it's weak to water, so give it a hit. Yeah, that did a lot. 859? Wow, sorry, no. It just popped up and I lost already. Block it, block it, block it. Nope. Don't be confused. Please don't be confused. Every time, I'm always confused. Alright, confess. I love sweet things. And of course they try to run away after that. It's so annoying. They confuse you and then they run away. Like, this is so rude. And because I can only use physical attacks, it's not going to kill it fast enough. Oh, we have a chance. No, come on, that's so mean. Oh, he did not flee, good. At least I know Renemon's speed is getting good enough where Kurisarimon don't always just run away. Although they're not always able to run away. Right. Boast. No, I don't want to actually boast, I want to attack. There is I think it's called the Sober Disc, which can, like, reduce the chance of confusion. But it's very annoying when it happens. And it doesn't guarantee that you completely shut it off either. Okay, good. 25. Oh, Electro Ball. I think it's the it's an accessory you can equip to a Digimon that reduces the chance of being confused. Okay, so we can load Electro Ball. That's really good. Being able to load Snowstorm would be very nice as well, because then I'd have a powerful Ice and a powerful Electric attack available. That's kind of what I'm going for, because Sakuyamon learns some of the best Electric and Ice techniques, so that's going to be very helpful for us. Alright, we're back in Amaterasu server at long last. Now what I want to do is we're going to go up back to Amaterasu City, but we're going to go underwater here. How are we doing on MP? Well, we're fine on MP. Probably use get some HP going. The Nightmon speak. We can pass freely now. Please enter. This is Amaterasu City, center of the Amaterasu server. Cool. So the Nightmon are all friendly again. They're not the invincible, evil Digimon that they once were. Yeah, so if you wanted to know why you couldn't come here before, basically, the Nightmon were all standing on the bridge, blocking the way to the city. And if you try to fight them, they're basically indestructible. And even with cheating devices, and they will one-shot your Digimon, basically giving you a game over. Oh joy, I got 100-bit in a end game treasure box. Why would you want 100-bit? That is so useless. I thought there might be something in there, but not 100 bits. Like, I mean, I guess it's money, like, you know, free money is good, but 100 is just so pathetic now. Especially when items are costing us, like, over, like, 10,000 bit just to buy. Oh well. At least we get this nice underwater theme while we trek to the sewers for our secret boss fight. It's completely optional, you do not need to do this boss fight for the game. But we did all the other optional bosses, so I figured that we should probably do this one. And down here we have Blue Waymon, which are pretty weak to electric. They have a lot of HP though, so yeah, I don't think this will one-shot him. Nearly did though. And I believe, unless I'm mistaken, I think Blue Waymon is... I think Waymon here has a chance of dropping the... I think it's like the HP Mega Proxy, which significantly reduces the damage a Digimon takes, which could be good on Renamon, since they're quite frail compared to my other two Digimon. But as with any stealing item in this game, you gotta be lucky enough to get them, and I've had mixed results with items. Like, I found some powers through grinding, but then when I've actually gone after items, it's taken me ages to get the ones I want. Like, I remember at the start of the game, the counter crest took me ages to get on my Digimon. And that's super important. Alright, we're in the sewers. The blood red sewers. Just gonna top up my Renamon here. Now, this boss here doesn't have any particular weakness, but he has lower wisdom, I believe. Let me double check. Yeah, he has lower wisdom than he does physical defense, so we want to try and take advantage of that. First, an item. 5,000 bit. Yeah, that's a lot better. Can't get that one unless we're in the city, that other item, so unfortunately I can't go grab it. But this boss gives us a really good item for winning. So they don't have any elemental weakness. They are resistant to dark though, so don't come here with a dark element attack. Let's see, Mega Siegemon. Okay. What's Mega Siegemon weak to? Is it thunder or different? No, actually, not really. Apparently they're weak to dark, of all things, and they drop the Water Power S, which is interesting. So if you want the best water power in the game, this is the one. I think it's this one. Yeah, this is the one apparently that's best to fight for it. They have low defense but high wisdom, and a weird weakness to dark. The also machine's okay as well, but I'm gonna try take advantage of that dark weakness by using our triple attacking Black Fawn technique. Go Wall Greymon! How much does it do? Yeah, see, 299 for one hit's not bad at all, actually. I was curious because they use a lightning-based attack despite being a sea-based Digimon. But yeah, should be alright with this. I could have gone for a Draymond Buster with Monmon, but eh. I'll go with the element weakness instead. Get some XP on Agumon as well. Level 5, War Greymon. Got Flame Lance, which is okay, I guess. Got some bit, nice. Can I go in there? Or do you have to actually, like... No, you have to open it up. That's fine, that's fine. Okay. Boss fight! I want to... Alright, I'm going to use 2 healing items here. Let's get ourselves fully topped up for this fight. I have 23 supercharges, but we're down to 21. There we go. Right. Yes, I'm going to stick with Renamon for now. We'll use Munmon for life discs if we need it, because I want to target this guy with special attacks. But if you think he looks familiar, yep, this is Black War Greymon, which we have on Agumon. I'm Black War Greymon. Welcome, courageous tamer, fight with me. Sure, I'll fight with you. You seem to have guts. Guts. Come on, I'll show you my powers. Very well, let's begin. So yeah, they don't have particularly... Like, for being such an endgame boss, his stats aren't massive, but he doesn't have any particular weakness either. He just has a good resistance to dark element, decently high speed, pretty high strength, and pretty high spirit. But yeah. The big thing with him is his signature technique is Terror Destroyer, which is a powerful dark-based physical attack. Which is weird, you don't see a lot of physical dark attacks, but yeah. Of course, Countercrest, as always, coming in clutch. Unless it's evaded, because it always has to be evaded when you need it most. Okay, let's try... So that was Snowstorm. Let's try Grand Wave. Let's see how much Grand Wave does to him. How much does Grand Wave do? 285. Yeah, so we're not doing amazing damage to him. Like, obviously he's a bit high leveled, but like... You know, considering how late in the game he is, he's not that terrifying of a boss Digimon. Like, that's doing a lot of damage, but it's not doing, like, crazy amount compared to some of the other Digimon. Like, that Puppetmon we just fought, that the last leader had, did more damage than Sakuyamon. Than this guy's doing. Okay, I'm gonna try Electro Ball. Let's try Electro Ball, see how much that does. Probably less. Trying some different techniques out. 285. Yeah, that's fine. Black Dart, which is a magic-based dark element attack. I'm fine with Sakuyamon going down here. I just wanted to sort of get a feel for how much damage they were dealing. Okay. Now we'll go no, we'll go for War Greymon. Might as well fight Black War Greymon with War Greymon. Okay. Okay, let's go Giga Fire. Because despite being, like, you know, a fiery Digimon, his fire tolerance isn't, like, massive. He takes about as much as the other elements, in fact. But yeah, Terror Destroyer is the biggest threat here, because it is his strongest technique, but if you have decent dark tolerance, it's really not that terrifying. Like, look at that, 900 damage, that's not as bad as some other techniques we've found. Okay, now it's just getting annoying. I don't know if you can counter-crest it, because it's a special technique, but yeah. Flame Lance, no, we won. I mean, Flame Breath, let's try Flame Breath, let's see how much it does, if it hits at all. It did hit, that's good. Oh wow, that's the hit, that's the move to go for. He just has a lot of HP, that's all, but again, he's really not as bad as a lot of the bosses we've been battling. Okay. I don't mind if Agumon goes down here, because I'll be able to Life Disc and gain the XP on the other two. No, never mind, we just beat him. Yeah, Flame Breath is the way to go. Way to go, War Greymon. Level 6. 10. 1060 XP. Nice. Well, bit, rather. There you go. I guess you're not all talk. Of course, I've gone through all kinds of trouble like this. Ah ha ha, I like you. Take this with you. Yeah, I got the Platinum ID. Aim to be the strongest. That is the secret to becoming a great tamer. Anything else? A great tamer calmly gets through any kind of danger. Now go and defeat the AOA. Cool. So the Platinum ID is very helpful because it allows us access to better training at the gyms, which includes being able to do the super speed training, which is really nice to have. Because speed is one of those stats that you really want to work on as much as possible. And as I found out last part, I really need to get my speed up a bit before the end of the game. Like, you'll get your stats up naturally by leveling, but you'll get a much higher training at a gym. But yeah. Really? That didn't do it enough? Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I've kind of hit a point where I could have a little look around Amaterasu City. We've got 32,000 bit still left, which is nice, but I don't know if it's enough. I don't think there's a lot we can do in Amaterasu City. And I don't really want to go too far into the story. So I think I'm actually going to go back to the Amaterasu North sector. I'm going to start training up there by fighting Digimon. Yeah. I feel like it's got a good selection of Digimon that I can beat really easily, that I can also gain enough XP to be able to level up quicker against. How much is like I should actually, because like every Digimon has like a fixed XP amount. For example, Waymon here gives. Is it this one? The white color? Yeah, white color. Waymon here gives 235 XP, which is good. It's not amazing, but it's good. The main draw of fighting Waymon here, though, is the HP Mega Proxy that he has a chance to drop in, which would help Renamon out. And helps it, if your Digimon are taking a bit too much damage, it can help with that as well. Obviously I say Renamon because their defenses are a bit lower than most of my other Digimon. But yeah. Oh, Renamon's 42! New milestone. Okay, next. Where's the next one? No, I went too far forward. No, no. Can't I get into a battle now? Okay. Waymon's going for Grand Wave, that's fine. Okay. Actually, I know which Digimon I need to look at. I need to hit a good Electro Bolt. I'm hoping to get some stronger Thunder techniques soon, because I really want to take out Waymon in one hit. That's a good mark for how strong I am right now. And of course it blocks my attack, because it just had to do that. Like, oh, come on. Electro Bolt. Another Electro Bolt. Down goes Waymon. Back on the bridge. Okay. How much MP do I have? See, I've got a decent amount of MP. And I can buy more healing items at the North Sector City. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to, what is it, Shuwu City? The one that's in North Sector. And I'm going to start training Agumon up there. But basically, once each Digimon hits 45, I'm going to shift around my XP adapter. Considering we're at 42 already on Renamon, that's actually a good sign that I might be able... I'm hoping to get at least one Digimon up to 45 this part, but it's not the end of the world if I don't. I want to go this way. Up here. Ooh, okay. And the nice thing in this game is that I can... Like, obviously we have Antilamon here. And I know Antilamon is weak to fire. So I can just switch to War Greymon here. And I'll still gain XP on Renamon, while also gaining XP on Agumon here for this fight. The thing is though, obviously, I want to just sort of beat Digimon as fast as possible to gain levels faster. That's why I'm trying to just use one Digimon at a time here. Oh, okay, you're going to be like that, aren't you, Antilamon? Here's Dark Elemental. Okay, fine. I'll go Giga Fire, because multiple hitting moves tend to be better in this game. 1,100, nearly. Okay. Honestly, I'm just going to triple fire. Just to flex on them. This should finish them off anyway. It's the weaker version of Giga Fire, but yeah, 300 damage is plenty for that. 29. Didn't get a level up, that's fine. We got XP, which is what matters more. No, it doesn't. We want to level up. The nice thing as well is with the XP adapter, we gain a little bit more XP whenever Agumon battles. And I really need that, because Agumon has a lot of XP to get through, to get to his level 45 goal. What I'm going to do here is I need to go all the way up here, all the way to the top of the mountain bit here. Ooh, hello Arokenimon. Not battled one of you in a while. Okay, I'm going to use Cannon Drum here, because I think Arokenimon has more wisdom than it does physical defense. You know, give Cannon Drum a chance here to show off. Its physical attack has a chance to poison. That's fine. Alright. Honestly, yeah, let's just Mechanical Bash, see how much it does to Arokenimon here. I like the little jump he does with the triple attack. It's cute animation. Bit of poison damage. Ooh, that was a lot of poison damage. 1, 2. Can we get 3? Can we get 3 hits? Nearly. Nearly dead. Okay. Ooh. Nearly. 1, 2. Can we get one more hit? Okay, level 30, level 2, 5, 4. Okay. Can I... I'll leave Mon for now. I'm not using Mon really. Just want to use him for that battle. I'll heal him up in the next... If I go back underground. When I go back underground, I'll heal him up. Now I've got to find my way up to the north sector. I keep wanting to guess my way through, but I should really just get the map back up. The little arrow-based map that I have, which is where? The blue one, I want the blue... Okay, look. Thankfully it looks like it's just like a northeast path. Not too complicated. Honestly, that's enough. I don't need more than that. But yeah. Unfortunately, the north sector only has one gym to train up my stats, and it's at the other side with the legendary gym. So what I could do is go to the legendary gym now and get some stats trained up there. And while that's fine, I kind of want to go just to the city, buy some more superchargers, because I'm really going to need more superchargers going forward. And because they're quite cheap, it should work out okay for me. Money-wise, to still have enough for the next auctions. Plus, there'll be a lot of things to do before the next auction anyway. But I need a lot of money for the items that are part of this legendary weapon quest. Because it's not enough just to have level 45 on each Digimon that you need for the side quest. You also need to have the correct weapons bought from different shops around. It's usually the Amaterasu server in order to do the side quest. But basically the way it'll work is that you buy one item and you get that upgraded, and then you buy another item to go with that item and basically upgrade further and further until you end up with like the strongest version of the weapon. Which is cool because they are good weapons, but if it comes down to is it all worth it, it's worth it to do the post-game content, but I don't personally find it super exciting. I'm kind of more of a fan of using the Digimon exclusive equipment, because I quite like thematically having them, and I like the extra charisma boost that they give you. Because if you have them all equipped, you get an extra charisma boost, basically. But there's nothing stopping you from using the legendary weapons. Like, they're definitely fine to have. They're just required to do the post-game content, which I think is a really stupid requirement because it basically shuts the post-game off for people. And if you try and do it in the first game, instead of having to level up just 5 Digimon, you have to level up all 8 rookies to level 45, which is a much longer grind. But yeah. Now this should take us up to North Sector here. Back into the Amaterasu North Sector. Now, I want to go this way. Now, since I've done the Amaterasu tournament, the card game tournament, all the tamers will want to card battle me instead of like Digimon battle, so they're not really going to get much XP from them. But yeah. Now, thankfully, this is actually a decent area for training Renamon on, to be fair, because I believe these... I don't know why I went for Electroshock. I think all these Digimon here are weak to water, because obviously it's in like a volcanic mountain. And then the next area, the snowy areas, all the Digimon are weak to water. No, fire. So that's great for Agumon. Munmon's just sort of going to have to hit them as hard as possible with like whatever best technique I've got. But at least for Renamon and Agumon, I have kind of a strategy for training them up. It's just annoying that it has to be level 45 specifically. Like, that's such a long level requirement to get to. And just based on how this playthrough's gone, you're not likely to get to that level naturally through the story. Like, you've really got to stop and do a lot of level grinding to get there. Okay, try hit them again. But I think I'm going to go to the Snowy Mountain Inn, actually, on the way back from here. While I'm doing this, actually, there are, like, I think there is still some, I mean, there's some, like, card game stuff underground that I could do. I could have a look for them, see if I'm near any while I'm here. So I'm going to go to the inn. I'm going to heal up. Oh, you know what? While we're here, we have a little guy here. Let's battle this guy. Let's battle this trooper. Oh, he actually wants a Digimon battle. Oh, well. Never mind what I said. I guess there are some people who want to Digimon battle instead. That is fine by me. Let's try out Snowstorm. We haven't shown it off yet. Ooh, okay. Take this, Tapemon. And counter your big attack. This guy decided he's going to make the strongest Tapemon in the world, I guess. His other Digimon is Arukenimon, okay. Interesting choice. I'm going to switch out Sakuyamon for... Honestly, yeah, let's just go Canondramon here. You know what, yeah, let's do that. Because I'm going to be level grinding anyway. I think I want to do some of the... I'm going to start on the secret card game battles, because some of these... we need, basically, the requirement for this is we need to get to level... We need to have both trophies for the card game tournaments won. And then you were able to do secret card battles with... There's 5 Black Agumon and 5 Numamon that we can card battle. I wasn't going to do this until I got freeze bugs, but I think with vicious hackings in the cards I've got, I could potentially beat these guys. We'll see how it goes. If it goes really bad, then I might just have to leave it. Oh, we died to poison, of course we do. Okay, fine. We'll lose my Wargreymon. But I am quite close to... There's a Black Agumon in Freeze Mountain in the Amaterasu server. And there's one in Boot Mountain as well. Okay. Yeah, there's a few I can do now. Oh, Nagamon's 41, very nice. Okay, so I'm going to heal up at the Snow Mountain. And because I now know that nothing's being interfered with, I can save my game here. I don't like this guide though, because it has about the card game, but they're very vague descriptions, which is annoying. Okay. Do I want to save? No, we'll leave it for a moment. I think we're okay for now. So, apparently... Where's one of our card battles? So, I think we should do a little exploring. In the holes. One of these holes leads to it. And because I need to level up anyway, I figure why don't we do a little underground exploring? See what we can find. I don't think there's anything in this hole, but I want to explore. I'm having a little moment to explore, and I need to level up Renamon anyway. So why not? I'll check all the side routes just in case. Nope, no one there. Mojamon. Yeah, I could beat you, no problem. I don't think they're... Yeah, they're not in the Snow Mountain, they're in Freeze Mountain I needed to go to. But I kind of want to just see where this hole leads. Let's have a little look while I'm here. I don't know why I clicked Electro Bolt, but okay. I'm going to go all the way down south, because if this is the right hole, there's a little chip I can get, which isn't terrible. It's not great, but it's not terrible. And then work my way back up again. There's another one that looks like a nightmare of a hole to explore, all for just one item that is kind of important, and one item that's just like, but I think the hole I needed for that one is actually behind the inn. But yeah, this one though, I want to keep going south. What do you say? East for Asuka, west for Amaterasu. Yeah, so this one basically connects the two snow mountains together. And it also goes to the... Is that the... Yeah, it also goes to the Amaterasu North Badlands from the looks of it. Also, no, the South Badlands. It looks like the South Badlands, which is cool. But what I want to do is I'm just going to go south, all the way south. Because I might as well get this item while I'm here. And do a little, do a little underground exploring while I'm wandering around. You always want to check these little side paths, because sometimes that's where the Black Agumon or the Numamon can be. In this case, I don't think they are, but yeah. The annoying thing is the map that has like all the underground stuff doesn't actually have like the card game places, which is just rude. But it should be down the bottom here. There should be a metal chip. Should be at the very bottom of this room here. There we go. We got a metal chip. Gives us a little machine tolerance, which I think Renamon kind of needs, because Renamon has been taking a lot of machine tolerance. There we go. 8. Nice. Now I need to go all the way back up to the top, get through there. Alright. As we make our way back out. Ooh, we have a blue Digimon. We haven't seen one of those. They're usually the brown coloured ones. I think this is actually like an Asuka one. Asuka server based one. Which I believe are... I want to say these are the weaker ones, actually. They're still weak to water though, either way. Ooh, can load Snowstorm. Ooh, we got a Drill Horn. Nice, we can sell that. The Agumon and the Black Agumon and Numamon that we can card battle underground are really important because even though they're very difficult card battles, they actually give you some really good cards that are really worth looking out for. The Black Agumon give you different program cards that are really powerful and helpful in different ways, and the Numamon give different Digimon, which you can only have one of. Each of these cards you can only have one of, like, overall, you can never get another copy of them. But they're all fantastic cards worth going after. But for us, obviously, we've got a green deck, we've got a white deck, and we've got a brown deck. Unfortunately, there's no, like, special Digimon for the brown decks, but all the other colours get really useful Digimon, including green, which is the one I really want to go find, because, yeah. Okay. I'm going to go past this guy first. Yeah, the Numamon overall are less useful unless you're after a specific Digimon. And I think some of those Digimon are really good and some of them are, not as amazing as the other ones. But the program cards from the Black Agumon are very worth going after. Just for reference, the nearest ones for us are, there's one in Freeze Mountain, Black Agumon. And then there's a Numamon in Freeze Mountain, and there's a... So, Freeze Mountain has 2, and Boot Mountain has 1 as well. Okay. I think I know which one the Boot Mountain one is, so we'll go there first, because that's the one I really want to do in particular. Because I believe it is this hole. I think it's this hole here. I could be wrong though. I could very well be wrong here. Let's have a little exploring. I really like it. You know, despite the problems with the underground, I really like the music. But that goes with pretty much everything in this game. Like, despite issues with this game, I love the music. Wait, it's the edge of Boot Mountain, isn't it? One quick look. I might be in the wrong hole, actually. Because I think this hole takes us to... yeah, this is like it just takes to Cool on Mine, actually. So let's go back. I took the wrong hole. That's alright. This is why I've got the guides up, for this exact reason. I really want to get this one first, though, the Boot Mountain one. go back up the hole. Thankfully, I didn't go too far from the entrance. According to this, it just says the hold at the left in Amaterasu Boot Mountain. You'll need to climb up, then jump down once at the left. Okay, let's figure that out, what that means. You'll need to climb up and then jump down. I assume it's this one then. This then? Oh, hello, Shadramon. Yes, I can beat you with a Grand Wave. It's weird that so many Digimon around here are weak to water, but I will take it gladly. But yeah, my plan's going to be basically train one Digimon up to 45, switch over to the next Digimon, switch over to the next one. Probably leaving Munmon to last. Not because... Pretty much because he has the fastest XP curve. Like, he needs the least amount of XP to level up. Compared to Renamon and Agumon, who have to do a bit more. Agumon especially I should be using first, but I wanted to use Renamon first because I feel like Agumon can beat enemies faster at least to make up for that. But yeah. Okay. I assume it means this one, right? There's an Agumon who tells you this hole is only connected to Amaterasu server. Go west from him is what it says. Let's see what happens. Oh, do I need to heal? Actually, I'm going to heal up Renamon a second. I hope to find at least one of these guys, because I do want to try the card battle. Like, I'm aware my decks aren't perfectly fixed. Like, aren't perfectly maxed out with the best cards ever. But I've got 4 Vicious Hackings, which is superb. I don't have Control Parts and I don't have Freeze Bug, which are the other 2 really good program cards, but that's fine. West. West. Is it this Agumon? This is an Agumon. This only goes to Amaterasu, yes. So west would be this way. Technically northwest, but still. It just says, go west from him, continue north, and you'll find the Numamon that I need. Come on, Renamon. Go! I need to figure out as well where to train Munmon. Like, where's the best place to level up Munmon? Because I don't know if there's any Digimon in the North sector who are weak to Machine in particular. Maybe around the Lake of Ice, I should see. Because I don't think the snowy area is the best for Munmon. I'll try him out, but that's definitely where I'm going to train Agumon, because it's right next to the city. And I can easily get things there. But yeah. But there might be a gap from this part until the next part, basically because I need to do a lot of level grinding in this game before I can get XP. And I'm going on a little trip as well next week, so yeah. Is it this one? Or is it... No, it's not that way. It might actually be at the end of the tunnel. I just want to check like all these little pathways to be sure. Yeah. It just says go north. You'll find the Numamon with the King of the Forest folder apparently, which is great because that's the one we want specifically to help us out. This Digimon will be a big help for our deck going forward. I am so glad that Renamon is able to one-shot Dromojimon. It makes it so much easier to fight underground with him. And look at that, level 40, we learned Lightning Bolt. Ooh, that sounds powerful. Lightning Bolt. I'll have to try that out against the next Dromojimon we bump into. Yeah, I'm trying to mix in some card battles so it's not just Digimon battle in this entire part. Yeah, where is it over here? No, it's not over there. You watch, it'll just be like right at the north. Oh no, there he is! We found a Numamon!
You're here. Let's fight.
This should be the King of the Forest deck, which is the one we really want. Yeah! Alright, well I figure we should use our green deck as well. Green versus green. Let's see what they have. I see no blues! That's great! Okay, right off the bat, we want to get 2 points of green energy. Makes sense. I want to immediately Vicious Hacking whatever they have in their hand before we continue. We've got to weaken them. What do they have? Ah, there it is. This is the Digimon that we want to get. Mega Saber Leomon here gains 20 times the power of cards in the trash to AP and HP, which is ridiculously easy to do. So, what do we need to beat? We need to beat 49, 56, 70. Basically, we've got to beat about like 80. Get rid of Mega Saber. Yeah. I need to get rid of Saber Leomon because he's the biggest threat here. Now, I can't currently summon any. I can only summon one Digimon, return one. So, 33. I don't remember what the stats were on them. I need some big boosts here. So I think I might need to get a. I could go summon Angemon. I'm thinking I'm thinking Charge Terminal. I think I need to draw more cards to help me win. 2 points of green energy. See, they're doing the clever thing of getting as much green energy as possible early on. I need some strong cards here. That's not bad. That actually can work for us. I think I can win with just those cards now. I think, honestly, looking at what I've got, just summoning Marsmon and then deleting their other two Digimon might give me the win in this round. Oh, yeah, we can win. Yeah, we've got this. Easy. I can easily get rid of that by just getting rid of him. Should give me the win here. Absolutely. That is a perfect victory right there. And the value of drawing 2 cards. In that one draw, we managed to find a way to win. Good. Right. Round 2. I still don't see... Thankfully, this guy doesn't use Freeze Bug, which is a huge help for us. Ah, they're going to take a card from the trash. I think I know what they're going to go for. So first things first, before they put the card in their hand, I'm going to draw 2 cards. For some extra help. Good. And I got some green power that'll help us do things. I think I know what they went and grabbed. So let's go for it. Let's go for Vicious Hacking first. Get rid of whatever... Let's make sure they can't get it back again. So yeah, what they've got right here is a double bringing Digimon from the hand, and they're going to power that one Digimon up a bunch. But if we get rid of Saber Leomon, they can't do a lot. They only have one Digimon, and we have a way to remove it. Honestly, I think we can just win really easy this duel. Which is great, because that means I get to get this card for my green deck, which will be a huge boost, and might change how I want to build this deck. Alright, next. I might build a brand new deck right here, right now, after this duel. Because I've kind of got an idea, but it depends how many copies of certain cards I have. Alright, yeah. And now, we waste one of their boosting cards up, just like that. Now the thing is, they can actually bring it back, because they have a second scramble up, unfortunately. So what I need to do here is I need to boost my stats up. That's fine. So they have 51-51. I'm still stronger. They boost by 20, but that's not enough. So their last card in the hand is the other scramble up, which they didn't get to use. Just going to boost my stats to be sure with the beast energy that they've also used. This is the power of mixing in different colours. Like, yes, like, I'm only using green Digimon in my deck, but I'm making sure to use a mix of program cards, because there's just too many useful ones. We win! We got the rare Booster 02, and more importantly, we are given that Saber Leomon card. Lost! Take Saber Leomon as a proof you beat Numemon. Absolutely superb card. Let's go over it. Let's have a look at our folder here. Saber Leomon is very easy to make powerful because you'll naturally be using cards up throughout a duel. So honestly, it's kind of worth putting in. The problem is, these cards use extra blocks. So I actually think I'm going to swap one... No, I want Green Force, I like that. I'm going to swap one copy of Gold Ore. Well... Do I want to... I was going to go for another Green Force, but actually, I think one Green Force should be enough. I like the 3 Kabuterimons. I'm going to swap one Metal Garurumon, so we can get our new card added to our deck. Where is he? Where is he? Saber Leomon. So he starts off pretty weak, right? And he takes 4 blocks to add, but 20 times the number of cards in the trash is just amazing. What I want to look at though is, let's have a look. I have 2. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'll keep that in mind for now. So yeah, Saber Leomon is kind of just so useful for this deck, and he's the only Digimon with an effect here. Like, but yeah, I think that'll really help our deck out going forward. Basically, I'm gonna see what we get in booster packs, but my plan was gonna be I might build a Leomon deck specifically. So we use 4 Leomon, 4 Grap Leomon, and 1 Saber Leomon. And then some cards to help add it to our hand and everything. But yeah. So now that we've done that, I need to leave this tunnel and go towards the next hole that we want. Now, thankfully, that's the main one we wanted. Like the most important one, because, you know, green Digimon deck, of course we want that. So I want to go across here. That way. I need to go to Freeze Mountain because there is a couple of card battles there. There's a couple of card battles to do there as well. You know what though, I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed how quick we won there. Also, here's Lightning Bolt, our brand new Thunder technique. Ooh, that does look powerful. Look at that. Nicely ripped through him. I think Grand Wave still does more, funny enough, but yeah. Alright, so we gotta go to Freeze Mountain next, which is not... It's 2 maps away from Boot Mountain, which isn't too bad to be fair. But yeah, so we've got... It's so annoying when they're just like, oh, Surma's this place, because it's not very clear on the map. Okay, hold on. Because yeah, normally, until you've done the card tournaments, those tunnels won't normally have anything in them. But because I've done the tournament, it actually does have the Numamon. But yeah, so there's a powerful Digimon card for each coloured deck. Sadly, no brown card, but that's fine. Like, brown Digimon kind of powerful enough on their own. Well, they're weaker in stats, but they're free to summon, so they kind of average out. Yeah. Okay, let's try how much does Lightning Bolt do on Mammothmon? I'm curious. Because Mammothmon here is more weak to fire. They didn't kill him. Okay, 500, not bad, not great. So yeah, Mammothmon's probably more going to be a counter-press Digimon if I use Renamon against them. So not very reliable way to train up. Like I know I just defeated one, but that wasn't really very smooth. So yeah, this is where Agumon's going to be more worth training here. But I want to go to Freeze Mountain. Okay, I'm going to switch around to Agumon in the lead, because Agumon's going to do better here until we go underground. Then we'll put Renamon back in the front. Okay. Climb up here, climb up here. Do, do, do. Now we want to go the high top hole. Okay. Yeah, I think I have to go like quite. Which one is it? There's a bunch of holes in Freeze Mountain. Basically, is my problem. Okay. Let's explore. And I get to train Wargreymon up a little bit at least, which is good because he's going to need it. Basically, my strategy for training Agumon's going to be fighting near the city, using Wargreymon, Gigafire, or Flame Lance Flame Breath rather against these Vikemon here. If I'm looking enough to counter Crest, great. It's not the end of the world if I don't. Oh, come on. I'm actually shocked. I thought Vikemon was really weak to fire, but I guess he's just really bulky. Go for a Giga Fire. Oh, it's because I know what it is. It's because I clicked the wrong move. I clicked Flame Lance instead of Flame Breath. That's why I wasn't doing much to it. I was wondering why is that not doing loads. That'll be why. Okay. High top hull does not mean anything to me. I guess it means like not this one, but like further up the mountain next to the city, I'm assuming. I'm assuming it's the one next to the city that I want. Which is fine. We also did get a booster pack, and we'll get them for each of these battles, which is nice. Okay. The worst part is that, like, I had looked into doing this for this part, and then I was like, no, it's just the level grinding part. But now I'm like, okay, I'm kind of here now. But the problem is, these holes are very specific holes, and they're all over the world. I've done one, at least, so I'd only need 9 more. I want to say it... Wrong one. It's not that one, it's the next one. But, yeah, there's not a very good guide on, like, where they are exactly. Or at least I haven't got it here. See how much Flame Breath does to Mammothmon. I hope this one-shots. Yeah, I believe it's this hole here that I need. Boom. Boom. Have a look. I'm gonna see if I can quickly find a better thing on him. Nope, not there. Oh wait, I need to switch my party around as well. I'm gonna switch it like that. That makes more sense to me. Nope, not there. What do you have to say? If it goes south, you can get out. Okay. You know, normally that's actually a good sign because it means that there's probably nothing important in here, but that's usually where the Numamon and Black Agumon are hiding. Is it in here? I'll find out after this battle. Hello, Rockmon. for another Grand Wave. Okay. Yeah, see, I'm not really finding a good, like, guide on it, unfortunately. Oh, level 43 Renamon. We're getting in there in levels. There is not a Digimon here. Rats! Okay, I think it must be down here. It must be down this way then. Gotta be. There are also 5 secret tamers that will give you some really good cards, which I might try, see if I can battle them, but I'm not confident yet that I got a good enough deck for it. Basically, the problem is, without Freeze Bug, I feel like I'm very easily beaten by these decks. Control Parts is the worst card for me as well, because it can basically steal a Digimon of mine for them to use. Okay. If anyone knows the exact spot of these Numemon and Black Agamons, that'd be great. Like, I've got a general guide of where the holes that I'm after, but it's not very well described. Like, just as an example, this one that says about Freeze Mountain says same as Rosemon, Freeze Mountain, high top hole, and I'm like, okay, great, but you're gonna give me like directions in that hole, like which way I'm going or anything? And like, okay, same as Rosemon, so what's the Rosemon one say? It just says Freeze Mountain, high top hole. Like, that's not helpful instructions. So I'm just assuming that there must be 2 in this hole, maybe, or else I've got the wrong hole that I'm looking in. I don't know. Like, I'm glad at least Renamon's getting leveled up, but it's just like, come on. Like, you couldn't make this any clearer, could you? Some clearer directions or anything? Alright. I'm gonna... Did I check the north route or did I check the south route? Let's go south. Let's go south and check here. But yeah, it's just like a maze once you start going underground to where... Like, obviously there's only so many entries and exit points, but like... There's not a very good guide as to which way round I need to go. Like, I feel like I'm looping rooms right now. What do you have to say? This way, go north from here to get out. Okay, where does this take me though? Where does this take me? I've just been wandering around a random hole. Go this way to get out. There's a weird instruction, but okay. Nothing up there. Ew, okay. If this is the hole that I think it is, it might take me to Boot Mountain, which is hilarious, because then I'm just going to sort of run back from Boot Mountain again. Because I feel like that'll be faster than going underground, is the thing. Like, they try and make it, like, help you out with this little, like, diagram of, like, all the different hole possibilities, but it's not very helpful. It really isn't. Like, this is how complicated the underground is. There's so many just dead ends and random turns and things that even a guide that has all these little arrows pointing everywhere out isn't not clear to me. Oh, it's such a mess. I might as well check if this definitely is the exit point to Boot Mountain. I've gone this far underground, I may as well just finish exploring. Something tells me I didn't go north enough. I think it's probably the one literally next to the city that I wanted. Oh, come on, he gets to attack first. It's just rude. Yeah, okay, fine. Do I want to use Munmon here? I feel like the battle will take ages with Munmon. No, we'll keep using Wargreymon here. I may as well use the life disc as well while I'm at it. Still got 17 life discs. I'm running out of superchargers though, so I might need to start stocking back up on them again. Hang on, we got like 10 left at this point. Okay. Try my flame breath, see how much this does to Digimon here. 600 damage, that's not bad, to be fair. About 2 of those should take it down. I don't trust it though, I'm going Giga Fire. I'm scared of missing. Is that enough? Yeah, good. Okay. 3 Giga Fires is stronger than 1 Flame Breath. Ooh, we got Metal Mamimon for Wargreymon. That's actually really important. Because we can get Omnimon as a Digimon permanently if we get Metal Garurumon and Wargreymon to level 40, basically. Now, there should be Amaterasu Boot Mountain. Yeah, it is. Good. That's fine. So we're back here now. Unfortunately, I actually want to go back that way again. Well, actually, while I'm here... No, you know what? Since we went that way, I'm going to go to Kulon Mine and see if I can do that Tamer battle. Might as well try while I'm in the north sector. I probably won't beat him because I think he's quite strong, but I may as well try, see what happens. This part's basically just a bit of just some training, just some getting little items and things and showing some card battles off. If I can do this, it'd be great, because the card he has is amazing, but like it's a really good program card. Like each of the 5 Tamers that you can battle give a really good program card. You do need your charisma quite high, and I'm kind of scared that my charisma is not going to be high enough, but I may as well check to see if it lets me do it. Okay, it's at Kulon Pit though, so I gotta remember how to get to Kulon Pit. I believe I need to go up and around there, like, and then down here. I figure I may as well just check this while I'm near the mountain, while I'm near Kulon Pit. This is also where we'll need to go for the Legendary Weapon Quest. At the end of it, we need to go to Kulon Pit at some point in either server. I don't remember what Maeldramon's weak to. What is Maeldramon weak to? I know it gives you the Thunder power, but let's find out. He's weak to Thunder. That did a lot. I think he's weak to Thunder. He uses Thunder attacks, but he's weak to Thunder. Sure, why not? Okay. Alright, let's show Snowstorm. Let's finish him off with a Snowstorm. How much does that do? Yeah, definitely not weak to Ice, but it did enough for the battle that I needed it to do. I'm 2 levels away from getting Renamon to level 45. And it was around like 68,000 XP I think I need. Alright. Who is it I need to fight? You'll need good weapons to fight the AOA. I've really got to forget. Digimon. Yeah, cool. No? Where was this person? Was it in here or was it somewhere else? Kulon Pit. This is where I am, right? Cool on pit. This is cool on weapons. This is where we'll go for the legendary weapon quest. That's fine. This is cool. This is cool on pit right here. No. But I don't know if cool on pit also counts the area outside. It must do, because there's no one else here. Okay. We're looking for Tamer Mitaka. Tamer Mitaka is who we're looking for. I don't know. Oh! I'm stupid, I just realized what the problem is. It's in the Asuka server, it's in the wrong world. I'm just looking at it now like, where's the... No. So for the Tamers, you need to be in the Asuka server to fight them. So I have essentially wasted time here, but let us take our anger out on this Boltmon here. That'll explain it. So yeah, no, let's go to Freeze Mountain, make our way to the city, because I'm going to want to get some healing items anyway. Take down that Boltmon, thank you. One supercharge should probably heal us up. See, I get about 200 XP, maybe just over 200 XP for every battle, right? So, I need, in 5 battles, I get 1,000. So, I'd have to do something close, I'd probably have to do like 100 battles, I think, from where I am now, maybe. No, I think I'm exaggerating. Well, maybe. I think I'd have to do something near like 100 battles to get to level 45. I'm probably way over exaggerating, but I'm just trying to think like worst case scenario for Renamon. This is why I'm only going to do it this part, and then next part will be more of a... I think what I'll do for next part, just so there isn't this like enormous gap, and just in case I forget to like level grind off stream, I'll try my best, but like it's a lot of level grinding to do. I'll try and spend next part doing these other card battles, because I think it's worth showing off. Ooh, we got Giga Freeze, that's nice. It's worth showing off these other card battles that are available, because they're well worth doing. But yeah, okay. Cool, okay. Where am I going? Wrong way. I want to go back to Freeze Mountain, that's what I wanted to do. It's not even like any AoE to card battle here. No, fine, whatever. I need to go to Freeze... I need to make my way back to Freeze Mountain. But I think I'm going to go to the city to heal before I do and stock up on my items. I could... Let's see what this guy... Do you want a card battle or Digimon battle? Do you want a Digimon battle? That's fine. I don't mind a Digimon battle because it'll give us some XP. Oh, hello, Thunderbomb. We haven't fought you in a while. I think you're still weak to water. God, it's been so long since we fought Thunderbomb. That was like way back in the Dum Dum Factory, back in the Asuka server. Oh, look how sad he is. He's so sad. I'm glad I got Renamon here as well, because Renamon's fairly resistant to Thunder as well. Slap. Oh, ooh, spicy. Avoiding. Go for a Grand Wave. Down goes Thundermon. Very nice. Oh, it's Pukumon! I always think he's very cute. He's like a little pufferfish. Pukumon. Or Pukumon. Of course, he is a machine Digimon though, so he's going to do a lot of damage. Wow, that was actually massive damage he did. Okay. I actually don't think that... I don't think Walgreymon's going to do great here, so I'm going to just like revive everyone after this. But I want to see how much Flame Breath does to Pukumon. Because I think he counts as a machine, but also water Digimon. So this shouldn't really do much. Yeah, no. Absolutely nothing. I think I might be better actually trying to use Dark Element. actually did. 1003. Okay. Let's go for Blackthorn. Try a triple dark attack. See if that does any better to him. Oh, that was better. Yeah, I think I can beat him with Blackthorn at least. Almost. At least Dagomon survived. Oh, come on. They got the double attack in. At least that means that Munmon won't get hit when he switches in. Alright. I really want to... On the one hand, I'm like, I should level up Metal Garurumon, but I really need Canondramon getting some techniques. The thing is, Canondramon gets a really good signature move to deal with Machine Digimon, but we gotta get high level to get it. And I'm nowhere near the level requirement for that. Pyukumon. I like his little pufferfish tail. It's very cute. As he's beating me up. Alright, just go for a normal attack here, I think. I'm hoping this is enough. Ooh, no it's not. Okay, wow, this guy just doesn't want to mess around. If he didn't knock out my Renamon so quickly, I'd be able to go for like a Thunder technique, because he's really weak to Thunder, but I don't have that option right now. I'm hoping to get some good XP on all three Digimon here though, because typically Digimon Tamers give a bit extra XP to normal battles. Gyromon. Yeah, okay, so this guy's just like all machine Digimon. Okay, I'm going to actually switch to Renamon. This is a risk, but it could pay off huge if I could just survive one hit. Maybe even if I counter crest. Come on, Renamon. I just need you to survive one hit from Gyromon here. He is scary, but I know you can do it. I gave you that machine chip for a reason. Okay, good. Do we get the counter? Yep, okay, we knock him out of the counter crest. I'll take that. 3,000 damage, jeez, okay. No, no. No one got a level up, cool. Okay. Alright. Everyone got wounded badly there. Oh, no. Okay. I'm going to switch Agumon to the lead as we make our way to the city. I know I should probably use the inn here at the Snow Mountain, but I want to get to Freeze Mountain so I can just go to the city, heal, grab some healing items, buy some healing items, and deal with it there, from there. I didn't even move one step, come on. I think I've moved half a step. Alright. Go! Giga Fire! Show them the Giga Fire, Wargreymon. Beautiful. Look at that. 1,596 damage. And that's like all his HP. It's just annoying because Agumon needs 85,000 XP to get to level 45. And we're like 60-something thousand. And that is a lot to get through. Ooh, he's giving us an ice shower. How nice. Cool us down. Didn't do anything. Cool. I want to do Flame Breath. I feel like it'll one-shot him. No? Okay. Never. No. Okay, so Giga Fire is always better then. I'll go for a regular attack because it should finish him off with enough mode. With him in red health. That's surprising. I would have thought Flame Breath would have one-shot. 298, that's fine. Where are we at? Let's have a quick look. So, right now we're at 66,900. So, Agumon needs 20,000, just under 20,000 more XP to get to 45. Renamon is at 60,000, so they need like just about 5,000, 6,000 more, give or take. Munmon needs about 12,000, maybe just over that. So we're on our way. We are getting somewhere with this. Okay. I might see if there's any trees while I'm here. Try and kick some trees, see if we can fight some Cardmon. Because if I can tongue-tied. If I can beat Cardmon with Agumon, I'd be able to get some good booster packs, but I haven't tried battling the Cardmon yet in this server. Because they're all really high, like they're all really powerful. Okay, I'm assuming it has to be this hole. It's gotta be this one. Like, this is the highest hole near the city. It's gotta be in here somewhere. And if I have the right hole, I actually want to go right to the bottom, because there's a secret item as well. Because some of these holes also happen to have items hidden inside them, just to be awkward. But yeah. Alright, we're going to Giga Fire this Dromojamon here. Although I think Black Thorn might do more. Oh no, Giga Fire is fine. $700 damage, not bad, not bad. Go for a regular attack here. Nice. That Wind Power S is really paying off with my regular attack getting a big boost. Level 13, Wargreymon, nice. Yeah, so apparently, if this guide is correct, there are supposed to be two... In this same hole here, there are supposed to be two secret card battles. How much does Giga Fire do to Rockmon? Let's find out. Rockmon's weak to water, but I'm curious how much fire will do to him. Well, it doesn't knock him out, but it did okay damage at least. Go for another Giga... Yeah. Oh my god, my tongue. Go for another Giga Fire. There we go. And I just need to go for a regular attack to finish him off. Hang in there, Wargreymon. Finish him off. Give him a good little windy whack. Windy whack. Good. 14 Wargreymon. So there's supposed to be apparently 2 people to card battle in these holes. Yeah, there's no one there. I just wanted to whack that rock. And then, if I have it correct, and I'm in the right hole, I should be able to go right to the bottom and get an extra item there. So, I'll have a look. Yeah, I'm gonna just... Let's test, actually. How much does Black Fawn do to Dromojamon here? I don't imagine it'll do a lot, but we'll see. Yeah, 300's not bad, but I think Giga Fire is stronger. I would love a Counter Crest, and I'm never getting them now. In fact, I don't even remember if I took off Counter Crest on Agumon here. I think I did, because I think I went for the Wind Power and the XP adapter. I know he definitely has the XP adapter. So, yeah, it's got to be Wind Power and Wind XP adapter he has. 15, nice. Knock you out. Nice. No one's up there, that's fine. Let's keep going down. Because if this is the right tunnel, there should only be, like, dead ends in this tunnel. Yeah, Rockmon's probably going to knock me out here. Honestly, why don't I switch to Renamon? Ooh, or, you know what, no, let's be more fancy. We haven't done this in a little while. Let's do a DNA Digivolve, why not? Let's see if we can knock Rockman out with one hit here. Give him the Omnimon. So yeah, when you use Omnimon, you use the blade, but during this one you get to see the Garurumon cannon come out, which is pretty cool. But yeah, Omnimon will be like way later though, because got to do a lot of level grinding for him. I could have switched to go for start training Metal Mamimon, but I figured I'd want to get some of my other. I figured it'd be better to get War Greymon some really good techniques before training up Metal Mamimon, because then I can use Metal Mamimon in the later part of the game while I'm leveling up, while I'm fighting like story bosses and things, to try and build up to Metal Garurumon, and then hopefully by the time I get into the post game stuff, I could have a Omnimon, hopefully, which would be cool to have on Agumon. Alright. I'm going to actually switch back to Renamon, because I feel like battles are taking a bit too long with Agumon here. I mean, to be fair, I'm also starting to run out of MP, so I don't really want to get into loads of battles, because I'm going to have to do like a full item restock, but by battling all these Digimon, I'm at least getting more bit that'll help us. Alright. Yeah, so this is definitely the tunnel I want, and I need to go all the way to the bottom, but I also need to check each pathway to make sure that the Black Agumon and the Numamon are around here. Let's go for Lightning Bolt. I'm hoping that one of these will knock out Dromojamon. No? Oh, it's so close. Yeah, I think I'm still better using Grand Wave, honestly. I don't like the fact I have to go from a regular attack, but I gotta do it. And I think I'll take 2 of these. I don't think 1 will even be enough. No, oh, okay. Actually, I'll take that. Oh, hello, Vmon. This road just keeps going forever. Yes, but there is a good thing at the end of it. Yeah, I think it's still better for me to go for Grand Wave here. Okay, I don't know why I'm doing extra damage, but I will take that. I think it's the Search Crest that's activating to give me extra critical hit when I'm doing the counter. Because I should only be doing the damage that they're dealing back to me, but I'm doing extra, which is great. 52, nice. I think Sakuyamon was only like level 12 or something. No, no one up there, that's fine. Let's keep going down. I hope I have the right thing and I'm not, like, mistaken about this. Oh, I got ambushed? Okay, well, I haven't had one of these in a while. Oh, Renamon's not... Oh my god, I actually took the hit. Amazing. Kind of impressed with Renamon, I gotta say. I'm gonna heal up Renamon and then I'm gonna Digivolve. Get you all topped up. Yeah, so if you get ambushed, I haven't shown this in a while, but basically they get the first attack on you and your Digimon starts the fight in their rookie form. So I'm actually going to have to Digivolve back up to Sakuyamon. Let's go back up. Show him the Grand Wave, Sakuyamon. I gotta say, getting that Search Crest early on in the game has really helped us out, because I've been getting a lot of critical hits with Renamon. And it's just a simple item that you get from Mamimon, but honestly, it's been pulling its weight throughout the playthrough. Like, it just sort of boosts critical hit chance a little bit. I think there's a better version of it, but I haven't found that yet. Anyone over here? No one over there. Wow, okay. They really want you to keep going for this. And unfortunately, I'm kind of stuck in this tunnel. I'm going to hit a point where I'm going to run out of MP. I'm going to have to just use regular attacks over and over. Or rely on counter crest, and that's not going to be very fun. At least Renamon's getting good XP here. Gotta check every single little... There we are, there's the Numamon. Finally. Okay, well, after this fight. So this is the Numamon, but there's also a... there's also a Black Agumon in here, apparently. So we're gonna keep going down to find that Black Agumon after this Numamon. There should be a few more rooms in this tunnel. And then we'll go back and we'll make our way out of this hole. And we will go to the city to get some healing items and basically top ourselves up. Poor Renamon. I'm so sorry. Alright, honestly, I think my best bet here is to just use one life disc, because... Yeah, I don't see Renamon surviving. I don't know if I'll knock it out in one hit, but let's see. If I do, I do. If I don't, it's fine too. Yeah, I do. That's fine. I'm going to start fighting on weakened health so that I can use a life disc when I come in as Munmon. And I'll give everyone the XP. Just make sure you're okay on the XP. Ooh, 900. Okay. Yeah, because Renamon's low health, so really it'd be better to just heal Munmon so I don't have any issues of damage or anything. But alright, we have finally found the Numamon. Which... Yes. Hello, Numamon. You're here, let's fight. Numamon number 2. I believe this is the red deck. Fire Guardian deck, yep. So this is the red Digimon deck. Ooh, let's go for the green deck, because I really want to try use that Leomon card. What do we got? We got Vicious Hacking and 2 Summon Angemons. That's pretty terrible, all things considered. That's fine, not worried about that at all. Yeah, I think I'm going to actually go for our... They don't have a blue... No, they don't have a blue lock. Good. Right, what do they got? Oh, interesting. So their hand is just weakening powers. But you know what's great? I'm using a green deck. And yeah, they don't have any way to get rid of green power. And they can't draw any cards, because that Chrono Balance there would have given us all both 3 cards. But if they can't do that, now they just play these. And that doesn't matter, because none of this matters to me. If they had a green subtract, that would be terrible for me. I think this is mean, though. This is so mean. Like, come on. You did not need to play all of that. But the hilarious part is, all I have to do is summon that Angemon and I win. Because they can't do anything. They literally can't play a card, but I can at least summon Digimon, and that just gives me the win right there. I don't even have to top them up or anything. They just can't do anything. So that's an easy round 1, thank God. That is a crazy round. The power of the green deck. Or a brown deck works as well here. And luckily we got another Vicious Hacking. I still don't see any blue cards. Okay, they just passed that turn, that's fine. I'm going to Vicious Hacking right away. I want to see what are we dealing with this time. AP and HP become 10 times the number of Digimon in all the fields. That's pretty powerful, actually, because if I get a lot of Digimon, that becomes really strong. 15 damage to all Digimon for both of them is pretty bad. So that's 30 damage on all of them. But that destroys theirs, so that's not too bad. 10 times the number of Digimon in all the fields. See, they have Program Charge to get any program card they want. I want to get rid of Griffinmon. I think it is still the biggest threat right now. Then I'm going to go for Charge Terminal to draw some cards. So we need at least 30 power to get through that. That's good. Now I only need 15 power to get through that, since I got another Vicious Hacking and I can get rid of one of those fire cannons. Honestly, this isn't too bad. This is actually going okay. I don't like Program Charge, but I'm going to get rid of the Flame Gatling for now. We're not done yet. We're now going to go for a Trade Charge. I'm going to go for another Charge Terminal, because I want to draw some more cards here. Oh, I went for Vicious Hacking. Okay, you know what? Vicious Hacking works as well. Sure, why not? Why did I grab the wrong card? Can't believe that. 40, 28. Yeah, see, it's just not enough. Like, no, we'll get rid of the Gold Aura. I think the plus 20 will help more, rather than plus 20. Yeah, I think that's better than the Gold Aura. Okay. I can get rid of that. I know Program Charge is a card they can use in the next turn. I'm going to get rid of this, and I've got a reason for this. I think I can win with this one play here. Really? What? Oh, I get it now, because they're going to use that. Yeah, right, okay. But they can't summon the Digimon now, can they? Ha! But they can't summon the Digimon, so what was the point? Oh, that's superb. Because they were going to use Program Charge to then add a way to summon the Digimon from the hand. But they can't do that if they don't have the cards. Alright, we got Griffinmon, which honestly isn't that great. Like, he's not bad, but you need a field full to get the most out of his damage. Yeah. Oh, wow, okay, I ran out of MP as well. Okay, so Renamon's just going to attack and knock itself, be knocked out here. That's fine by me, then. We'll just rely on Counter Crests for a minute and possibly Blast Evolve. Just bear with me in this fight, this will take a moment. Okay, so that's the Numamon done. So we've actually done 2 Numamon this part, which is not bad. Like, 2 Numamon card battles is nice. Apparently there's still another card battle in here for a really important program card that I don't know if I'll use it, but it's a very powerful. It has a very powerful potential for it. Let's see. Bonk. But we'll see what happens, because I'm kind of scared of the card itself, because it's that powerful. Nope. Bonk. Okay, I'm beyond amazed that they're not doing anything to my 1 HP Renamon. Like, this should be the easiest fight for them in the world, and they just can't knock me out for some reason. Like, they're boosting the defense, which, great, yeah, but I'm chipping your health down, buddy. Like, you've got to take down my Renamon. There you go, thank you. I say thank you for knocking me out, because part 2 is we use War Greymon, and we just attack until that gets knocked out, and then I use a Life Disc to get everyone fully healed up. And we'll put Agumon in the lead until he runs out of MP. Okay, come on. Will you just... I need to just one attack. No, okay, fine. Okay, Rockmon, you want to play that way? Fine. But I'm going to Life Disc then in that case. Even if this ends up as a waste, I still want to at least get the XP for this match on my Renamon. Like, even if they revive... yeah, no, they're just doubled guarding. I think I could beat this with just Agumon's regular attack here. I do think, though, I'll lead the next fight with Agumon, so that when they get knocked out, I can Life Disc them for some XP. There you go, 55. Look, I was about to get to 55, so yeah, I definitely wanted that. Right. Yes, let's just sort. I'll use a life disc on Renamon after that. Poor Munmon just doesn't have the power to like do a lot underground. And I don't have any way to like recover MP under here. Which sucks. Now unless I'm mistaken, I believe there is a Black Agumon under here, and there's an item at the very end of this tunnel that I'm gonna go get. Alright, let's go for Giga Fire, see how much it does. Oh, that's such good damage. Double guard, yeah, that's cute. And I will just knock you out with fire. But yeah, each Numemon has one legendary Digimon they can give you, as well as a booster pack. So they're worth fighting regardless, because you get the booster pack, but depending on what colour deck you use, it depends on which ones you'll want to really go after. Like, because I've got a green deck, I really wanted that Saber Leomon. But yeah, there's a lot of good. Most of these boss Digimon are pretty good. There's some that aren't as good, but Saber Leomon, for example, is superb. Alright, I need to check. The problem as well, though, is because it's underground, you got to check every corridor to make sure you don't go past it. But there should be one more in this hole. Because we got Griffinmon, we did that one. That's what we've just done now. But there should be another one. Alright, Rockmon. You and me. I am running out of MP here. But it just makes battles go quicker to try and hit them with this. I know I could heal up. I could just heal up Agumon, to be fair, level it. But I don't mind switching to Munmon here. Because we need to get to a... We need to heal up after this. Oh, come on. That was ridiculous. And I know I could also run, but... Well, I need the level XP. I need the XP, to be honest. So I don't really want to run away from these fights. Ew. Dromodramon. Giving me a bit of trouble, are you? Alright, we'll go Munmon, and we'll go for Canondramon. I'm going to use a life disc, because obviously I want that XP. And we're just going to go... I think I might just do my normal... I'll try Mechanical Bash. But because I use a Machine Digimon, I don't expect it to do a lot compared to just my normal attack. I mean, he does 500. That's not terrible to deal with. Unfortunately, we don't have any like special buster attack for a Machine Digimon. In fact, yeah, Canondramon kind of sucks at this point in the game, just because we don't have a lot of like really powerful ways to use him. Like, if these were weaker to Machine, Mechanical Bash would be great, but like, this is a move that we can use earlier in the game anyway, so it's not like it's this crazy powerful move like what Agumon and Renamon have access to. The thing with Munmon though is they level up quick at least, and they're quite speedy, so they've got a decent chance of evading attacks, thankfully. Nice. It would do about 300 damage for a normal attack, so really, Mechanical Bash is only like a tiny upgrade against Dromodramon. Well, Greymon's 20, we unlocked Dino Humon, which is the champion version of Kotamon. So this is where you'll start to notice a lot of Digimon begin to cross over. Anyone up there? No one up there, okay. They start to cross over with which forms they unlock. Oh, interesting. I can't even use Black Fawn, interesting, okay. Well, it'll take a moment, but let's go for just regular attacks then. Just gotta spam through this fight, because, like I said, I'm not worried about, oh, what if I game over here, because, no, I think my Digimon are fine. Dromodramon's the most threatening Digimon here, in this tunnel, and I'll be honest, I don't like this tunnel, because I think it goes on a bit too long. Like, I get the gimmick, but it's like, with how high the encounter rate always feels underground, I feel like it's just too many Digimon. The only good thing, at least, is that I am getting XP, so I'll take that, I guess. Just to shorten some, but it doesn't really reduce the grinding levels or anything. It's just less fights, I suppose. I don't know. Don't know what I'm saying. Right, we keep going down. I'll know when I hit the bottom because there's an item at the bottom in the very last room. But I need to find, there is a black Agumon still around somewhere in this tunnel. That's what I'm looking for. It's also been a while since we've run out of MP and had to rely on just the regular attack. The thing is, Renamon's regular attack is super weak because they don't have much strength, and it's not really worth training them in strength aside from unlocking certain evolutions, because Renamon's really good as a special attacker, whereas Agumon's great as a mixed attacker because he gets really good special attacks, but he also naturally does really well physically. And Munmon has terrible special attacks, so he's always worth just training attack and speed. But yeah, they all have a place in the team. Nope, nobody's there. Alright. I'm hoping I'm getting near the bottom of this tunnel, because this is a very long tunnel. And the problem as well is I've then got to backtrack out of this tunnel to get back into to go back to the city. Now thankfully, once I'm out of the tunnel, it's a very quick trek to the city to heal and to, like, top up items and everything, but wow, this tunnel goes on a while. And underground is great for Renamon, but only until Renamon's MP starts to run out, then it suddenly isn't as good. Agumon's doing okay here, not too bad. With that Wind Power S, I can do decent damage. I could swap to the Bolt Power S actually, that might help more. You know what, yeah, I'm going to swap the Wind Power. I aren't really getting much use out of it, am I, underground? Because I'm pretty sure I got the Bolt Power last part. Yeah, I got the XP adapter, and I did get the Bolt Power, didn't I? Yeah, there you go, I got Bolt Power S. Let's go for the Bolt Power S instead. What does Munmon have? Multi-Crest and the Bit Adapter. So Munmon's the one who's getting us more bit in battles. Search Crest, Counter Crest, yeah. That's fine by me. I know the Counter Crest I should probably put back on my Digimon. Maybe in the end of the game I will. But right now I need the XP. Okay, no one's up there. So I've got to just keep going through the tunnel. I wonder how many more rooms are left, because this is a really long tunnel. Let's get the underground map up, because I'm sure one of these will be just like a line. Oh, yep, there you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It looks like about 7 rooms full, with the last room giving a special item that's worth going after. Snow Mountain also has a hole that near the inn, which has a really stupidly long tunnel, but it leads towards Kumamon's exclusive weapon. So if you're using Kumamon, definitely worth going for. And we hit level 42, nice, finally. I'm hoping this is the last one. Which if that's the case, I have no clue then where this Black Agumon is. Yeah, this looks like the last room. Okay, so where's Black Agumon? Because it said he's in this one. Rockmon. Yeah, just keep attacking, I guess. Let's see the difference. Does Bolt Power do more? Not really. 200 odd. This, just to give it away now, the item I'm getting here is for Kurtamon. So if you use a Kurtamon, it's great. You need Kurtamon for the legendary weapons, so I will be training one up, but I won't. I'm not really planning on swapping my main Digimon. I mean, unless, like, after I've trained them all up, I go, oh, you know what, this one stood out to me more, but I don't know, I feel like it'd be wrong to suddenly last minute switch my Digimon up completely when we've gone through this whole journey with these three. I have to say, using the powerful pack has been interesting, because I feel like Agumon's really stood out a lot throughout the game. Renamon stood out early game and, like, towards the end, they're really standing out again. Whereas, I feel like Munmon's kind of just been around, now and then doing decent damage, but definitely I would definitely say Munmon's one of the lesser starters in this game. Having done a playthrough with it now, I'd probably put it lower down. It's not that it's bad, it's just, compared to the options you could have, it just doesn't feel as worthwhile. But yeah. Alright. Through here. Give me my item. There we go. This should be the running shield. Running shield. There we go. Now, I'm really confused because it said on... I might have to look this up after, but there was supposed to be... Supposedly there's two... apparently there's supposed to be two card battles in this tunnel, but I didn't find it. So, I don't know. But oh well. Right. Munmon, I need you to beat Canondramon. I need to beat Dromodramon here. And while I could Mechanical Bash, I don't really think it's worth it. I think it's better for me to just regular attack a bunch. And then when I'm nearly down, I will use a Life Disc. When they're nearly down, rather, I will use a Life Disc. Okay, nice. Triple attack. I think they live this one. No, okay, never mind. Yeah. I underestimate how much health he has. I overestimate, rather. There's no point using a Life Disc now, because obviously, outside of a fight, they go back to 1 HP. But yeah, the problem now is I gotta go 7 rooms up, just to get out of this tunnel. Okay, wow. Wargreymon really doesn't want to go down here. Yeah, so just got to get out the tunnel, go to the city, get some healing, because we are kind of running low on supplies here. And there's no point in me using like healing items now, because I don't really have the MP to do a lot. So I'm only using Life Discs when it feels absolutely necessary. Plus, you know what, Canondramon deserves to get some level ups, because they haven't done anything yet. I'm going to go Mechanical Bash, because they have boosted their defenses up a bit. And I feel like this will do a lot more damage to Rockmon than if I just go from a regular attack. There we go, see? Nice. Level 5, nice. I really wish this game had like a repel, like Pokemon has, to just deter wild Digimon away. And like, I'm not helping Kate the matter because obviously I'm fighting every Digimon. Like, I could be running away from them, but you know, I need the XP as much as possible. $408, not bad. You know what? I'm actually going to use Renamon here. Let's bring Sukuyamon out, and I'm just going to go for regular attacks until we counter crest. Because we're quite close to blasting, actually. If we blast Digivolve, we'll get to use our cool special technique. Although I don't know who Renamon will blast Digivolve into now, because we've got our Mega. But the thing with the blast gauge is it doesn't fill up if you counter attack. But if you don't counter attack, we'll get a massive boost from Dromodramon. on the blast gauge. Ooh, excuse me. See, I think after this part, I'm gonna watch, check on a video about the locations, like which holes I need to go to, because clearly I'm not remembering the right ones. But yeah, I think that's what we'll do next part. I'll go around and do all the card battle stuff, because I'm probably gonna still need to level up. I don't think, based on the fact that in nearly 3 hours, I'm only around level 43 on one Digimon. I definitely think that I'm going to need to... It's definitely going to take a while to get these 3 up. And that's not even including the last 2 rookies I've got to level up. But that will be off camera. I will not subject you to watching me level up rookies from level 1. Because that will take a while to do. But I can at least get the card battle stuff done. I figure that's a fair deal. That we get some card battling done, unlock some better cards, medits around the deck while training up my Digimon. And hopefully soon get to the legendary weapon side quest. Because I do want to at least show off the... I want to make sure I show off the side quest for the stream. Because despite all the grinding, despite all how long this is going to take, I've never done it. And I'm really excited to see what it's like. Even if it's terrible, I just want to experience it. And have it on at least one save file. I don't really recommend doing it, because in the sense that if you just want to play the game and play the game through as normal, that's fine. I'm doing it for my own curiosity, because I've never actually gone out my way to do this before. Also, I'm definitely going to life disc this match, because wow. Yeah, we're going to put Monmon in the lead, because I think it's going to take forever without Mechanical Bash. Kershu Rockbon. Oh my god, okay. This Rockbon's just been a pain. Get me out of this horrible fight. All I want is for him to knock out my Digimon so I can use one life disc, so I can gain all the XP on all 3 of them. And then I'll swap Monmon to the front, just speed battles up from there. But because I don't have NP, Renamon has to do this dinky little attack that does like no damage. Like look at that, it does 130, that's like pitiful against Rockmon here. And he's just wasting his turns by using double guard. It doesn't matter, I'm going to kill you one way or another, dude. Come on. But because he's raising his defense, it's taking so many hits to take down. Because he's annoying like that. Why won't you attack my Renamon? I need him just one attack, come on. Oh my god. I mean, at least they don't have a recovery move or something, but still, this is horrible. Just take it out already. The worst part is I'm getting 2 attacks in a row, so I'm getting the, like, extra damage, but I keep getting evaded by them as well. Oh my god, Rockmon, you're doing my head in. Just hit my Renamon already. I want you to knock out my Digimon. Thank you. That was so dumb. Took so many hits, and now it's going to make it harder to take down with Cannondramon. I could use Red Metal-Garurumon. No, we'll use Cannondramon. I don't think there's any need right now with Metal-Garurumon. Alright. Now I can finally click Life Disc, which we have... We'll have 12 of them left after this. Now, put Monmon in the front, because at least Monmon can just Mechanical Bash. Look at that. So much defense that I just can't chip. It's a slow chip down its health. But like his damage is only like 400 or so. It's not even that big. Yeah, this is why I was kind of reluctant on doing a part like this where it's just leveling up, because it's just a lot of this. But at the same time, I figure there are still things to show in this game before I have to just go do all the off-screen grinding. I haven't shown the card games, these like secret card battles off. And I had those auctions that I needed to do as well, which, hey, they're done at least. You'll be excited to know there are only 2 auctions left in the game now. I think. I'm pretty sure that's right. Oh, great. More A spam. Or X in this case. Where is it? That's the one. Oh, that did good damage actually to Digimon. Nice. Yeah, there's just 2 auctions left. And of course, the one that gives Agumon's equipment is the very last one. Just to be awkward like that. But yeah, the next one will be once we beat the Chief Officer, who's like the leader of the AOA. And then the one after that is basically before we go to the final area. Like the final part. The very final thing in the game. Before the post game, obviously. 6. Nice. I just hope I don't ever have to come back through this tunnel again. This tunnel was horrible. Like, this tunnel alone was not worth the card battle. But it's done. We've got the Griffinmon and we got the Saberleomon at least. So that's 2 of the Numamon beat. I haven't found any of the black Numamon though. The black Agumons rather. So I will have to like check about them. But I think most of them are actually in the Asuka server. Just like how the 5 Tamers are as well. But I'm not confident I don't know if my Charisma stat's high enough yet on my Digimon to be able to do the Tamer battle. The secret Tamer battles. I'm hoping they are though, because I do have 2 of my 3 Digimon have their like best equipment, which gives a charisma boost. Oh, Momon's 41. Nice. Slowly going up in the wild. We have a 43, a 41, and a 42. It's better than nothing. Oh my god, the Digimon encounter here is terrible. There's so many Digimon in this one tunnel. What is going on? Supercharge it up. I am running low though on supercharges. I think after the tunnel, I'm probably gonna check my booster packs, buy some items, and I think start wrapping it up there, because I'm gonna have to look off stream about where the other card battles are, like the exact locations, because this guide doesn't really have a very good specific thing about them, which is really annoying because I was hoping to try and like squeeze them in here, but there's too many. There's 5 Numamon, 5 Black Agumon, and then there's 5 Tamers, so that's 15 card battles, and I have done 2. So yeah, it's quite a lot to find. But it's just that and then the legendary weapons, and then we can finish up with the story. Which doesn't sound like much, but it's the level grinding now that's going to take a while because of all the Digimon I need to train up for it. And again, it wouldn't be so bad, but what I'm doing is actually the faster version, because if I was doing this in the post game, I'd have to train up 8 rookies, and 8 rookies is a lot to level up. But yeah. Yay! Take it down. Okay. Level 9. Okay. So many battles, so many battles. I mean, I can say at least the XP rate's decent here, but I'm definitely not using the underground for training. At a stretch, maybe I'll do it with Renamon. But to be fair, by the time I've done those other card battles in the next stream, that should get Renamon to 40. I feel like Renamon will be at level 45 by the end of all of them. Whereas I'm not confident on Agumon and Munmon here. But at least they've all leveled up, even if just one. For, like, Munmon's only got one level up so far. It's better than nothing. Yeah, this is just sort of the end game of, like, if I was just playing through the story, yeah, I'd be able to go on with things, but it's because they cut it off at the very end of the story that I can't progress, and I need to do this level grinding now. That makes it a bit of a chore. Because oh, we got Greymon, nice, on Munmon. I say nice, but I don't really think it's very useful for Munmon, since he's more of a physical attacker than a special attacker. No, I wanted to get through with the screen. You know what, let's just test. Can we actually run from these? You're not going to let me run, are you? Even when I finally decide to pick run, it's probably not even going to let me run, is it? Yeah, of course not. Try again. Okay, good. I think that's the first fight in the game I've run away from, actually. I think every other fight in this game I've gone through the fight itself, but that's just how, like, tiring this is becoming. Oh my god, more Digimon. Right, well. I think what I should have done was equip the counter crests back. I might do that next, after this fight. Because I think that might be part of the problem, is that I'm not counter cresting these Digimon, so the fights are going longer. In fact, yeah, let's see if we can run. I don't want to fight this Digimon. In the time it's going to take me to beat Digimon, I'd rather just get the counter crest on. How are we doing for bid? 62,000. We're alright, but like, honestly, I was kind of hoping I'd have more bit than that. So the bit adapter's actually not, like, I don't think it's doing as amazing of a job as I thought it would be. There you go, counter crest. On all 3 Digimon. We're finally going back to it again. Take off the ball power, go for the counter crest. I've lasted a while to play through, like, I stopped using it halfway through because I felt like it was just sort of cheesing every fight, but now I'm back to the point of, no, I need to level up, we need the counter crest. And that's going to be what I do basically for training the other rookies, is it's going to be a combination of, we fight them normally, basically, when they're really low level, I'm going to fight really strong Digimon, get them knocked out and life disc them back up, to gain all the XP on them, while beating them with a Digimon that can beat them. And then, once they're strong enough to fight the Digimon on their own, I'm going to basically have counter crest on them to just start, like, trying to help get through fights quicker. And I'll figure out from, like, their techniques where the best place to fight is, but, yeah. Like, thankfully it's only 2 other Digimon I need to train, and not, like, another 5, because that would have been horrendous. But Kotamon and Kumamon, their XP curve is iffy. They're not, like, super fast, but they're not super slow either to level up. Like, I'm pretty sure Munmon here is one of the faster ones. And even he feels slow because his damage output just isn't as good as the other 2. But yeah. I need 10,000 more. Let's have a look at this actually. I need 10,000 more on Munmon to get to level 45. I need about 6,000 or so on Renamon, maybe a bit less. And I need 15,000 on Agumon to get to level 85. Just around that. That's like a rough estimate. And each Digimon gives like 200 XP, which is not really amazing. Even with a bit like the XP adapter, it's still not that great. But yeah. Okay. 300, not bad. It's okay. Oh. I've been playing Pokemon Champions recently, which just came out not too long ago. Having a good time on that. And I've just hit Master Ball rank yesterday, which is really exciting. But I'm using a gimmicky-ish team. Basically, it's built around Trick Room and Eruption, with Mega Camerupt and Torkoal as like a duo. It's really fun, but I'm having issues with just some team members, basically, like what best complements them. Like, I've got 4 of the 6 Pokemon I'm very happy with, and then like the last 2 I'm just like shuffling around trying to figure out what Pokemon basically help me through a lot of the tough meta Pokemon being used right now. But I gotta say, I'm really enjoying Champions. I think the ease of like adjusting moves and stats and the little sliders are just so fun. Like, it makes it easy to just get into battling, whether you're new to Pokemon or not. And I think the tutorials, they could be more in-depth, but I think they're in-depth enough where they help you out with the basics. It's just like and I think there's like little changes I like, such as there's certain changes such as the what is it? They have like, instead of just if Pokemon is like 4 times super effective, it doesn't just say like super effective now. It says like it's extremely effective, so it sort of helps you understand that. And like if a stat boost goes off, or like multiple stats drop, it does it all at once. So there's little like quality life fixes like that I really like about the game. Plus the attack animations are really cool looking. I don't know how I feel about the fact that it's a free game but has like microtransaction stuff. But yeah, it's interesting. Like, I'm really enjoying it. I think for how much everyone's sort of having issues with the game online, I'm having a blast. Like, I think it's one of the best Pokemon games they've done in a while. But I'm also someone who plays Pokemon for the battling. As you can tell from this game, I just love... as tiring as it can be, like, repetitive battles, I do kind of get addicted to them as well. There's just something fun about seeing your stats go up and, like, watching the little animations of your creatures fighting that I've always liked. But in the case of Champions, I also quite like that it's a limited roster, because when I was playing Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, it felt like every battle was the same thing over and over with Urshifu and like legendaries, where everything would just be like, it was all about just power and there wasn't a lot of strategy. It was just the strongest attacks pretty much won most battles for you. Whereas now it feels a bit more like back down a bit in power, so it's more about like speed and weather right now are the big thing, and I really like that. I think that's more interesting in it. It's made me try different Pokemon out that I wouldn't have before. But yeah, it's also cool because I like recruiting the Pokemon. I think it's quite a fun system, like collecting them. But yeah, I'd be interested to hear like what people think, because I know Champions is a bit of a... Like, I feel like Pokemon this year has actually had quite a good start to the year. Like, people have been saying they haven't done much for the, like, 30th anniversary. 30th anniversary, I think it is? Yeah. The big anniversary year this year of Pokemon. But we've had Pokemon XD go onto the Switch online, which is pretty cool. We had Pokemon Fire Red Leaf Green come out on Switch, which was great, and I had a good time playing that. We've got Pokemon Champions, which is a fun online game that you can play for free. You don't have to pay for anything for it. for battling. We've got Pokopia, which is a really fun game that everyone seems to be having a good time with. That's more of like a casual life sim sort of Pokemon experience. So you've got something for that side of the fans as well. We got the announcement of a new Pokemon game next year coming out. And Pokemon Legends of the Year, which looks like a lot of fun that also has a different style of gameplay. So I think Pokemon's been like bringing out a lot of really interesting things recently. And I'm just hoping that like they keep this momentum up. Because I think Pokemon's kind of had its ups and downs. And I think as much as I love Scarlet and Violet, there's a lot of stuff they need to learn from Scarlet and Violet that I'm not sure that they're gonna. I'm hoping they are gonna work on it, because the trailer for the new Pokemon game looked exciting, but you know, we'll have to wait and see. But there we go. With that Pokemon tangent out of the way, we are finally out that tunnel, and we are into the Freeze Mountain again. Oh, Mammothmon, you don't understand. I have been in that hole for 10 years. I hit the wrong move. No, I don't want to use Fish Buster. It's not a fish. It's not a fish. It's not a fish. This is going to do like no damage. Yeah. So the good news is Mon doesn't have to load Fish Buster anymore, because Cannondramon could do it. The bad news is I just wasted my last bit of MP that I could have used on Mechanical Bash or a stupid Mammoth. I Fish Busted him. He's not a fish. Oh, okay. We're near the city. I've just got to beat this Mammothmon, climb the ladder, go up to the city, and top myself up. You don't scare me, Mammothmon. But at least with Counter Crest, I can also just fight the Digimon around here with anyone and just counter attack to win. But yeah. But I definitely need a lot of healing items for just level grinding. 16, nice. Alright. Oh my god, stop. Up the hill. I could battle the tamer there, but quite frankly, I think that's enough. That hole drove me mad. There we go, we're in the battle gate now. Interestingly enough, once you beat the leader, the trooper outside disappears. It's weird, but yeah. I mean, the trooper in the city stays, but yeah. Alright. First things first, let's heal up, because we're going to absolutely need to. After all that. Right. I'm going to buy a bunch of items, because I need a lot more power charges. Not power, superchargers, rather. Let's buy some superchargers. How many can I buy up to? Oh, beautiful, I can get 99. Yes, we're getting 99. Maxed out. Let's get 18 would be good. That'll get to 30. Now I'll get 28, so we have 40. 40 life discs and 99 of them. Heal MP and HP by half. See, I have thought about these, but they're so expensive for what they are. Yeah, it's good to have MP, but like, honestly, I don't think they're really worth using. Like, I don't use most of the plugs for that reason in this game. But alright, we've done that. What else do I need to do? I want to check those folders, the cards I won. Because I got 2 packs, didn't I? From 2 card battles. Let's have a look. Rare Booster 2. A load of garbage. Absolutely nothing useful. Rare Booster 4. Ooh, that's a bit better. Okay, not bad. I mean, these ones aren't really that interesting. Like, I've already got you. Lilymon's not as good as others. Valkyrimon's not bad. Not great, but it's okay. This is a good card, though. Ecoli Cycle, I generally think I'm going to put one of them in my green deck, because I like that. Pick a card from the trash to the hand. Basically giving you a free extra card. Yeah, there's nothing else I want to buy from there. Yeah, so we're going to go to the green deck. It's only going to go in the green deck, because I don't think it's that useful for the other ones. What do I want to swap out for it, though? There's a question. I think... Honestly, I know Gold Aura's good, but I haven't really been using it as much. I'm going to put one E. coli cycle. I'm going to do that. I think Gold Aura is good in a pinch, but it's not absolutely necessary for what I need in this deck. But there we go. I feel like my deck's a bit better now. A bit happiness on that. Nothing there. What about the card? Yeah, no. I don't know why I checked that. Okay. Alright. I want to go to the lab quickly before I wrap things up, because I got a few things like forms that I want to, some new evolutions that I want to have a look at and see what techniques we can load. Alright, Munmon, load techniques. We can't load it yet, that's fine. Fishbuster, but we have Fishbuster, so who did I have Fish? I can get rid of Fishbuster now because I don't need to load that. Bugbuster, I'll load. Because you never know when you're going to bump into Insect Digimon, apparently. The funny thing, though, is I will be swapping Armormon off eventually, but not right now, because we haven't unlocked anything special for Munmon. Can I load anything with Renamon? We can load Electro Bolt and Snowstorm. Cool. Anything... Honestly, I can get rid of... Taumon, honestly, doesn't do anything for us now, because Sakuyamon does everything but better there. So if I swap Taumon off for something else, what do we have? Ooh, I did get Devimon, and I really like the idea of Devimon. I know dark forms aren't that useful. I know dark techniques are not strong, but I like Devimon because he's a cool demon-looking Digimon. So I'm gonna go for it. Devimon. Right. Wargreymon can load Flame Lance, and that's it apparently. Nothing really important there. Honestly, with Dark Fear, Dark Breath, and Gigafire, I kind of don't think I need Skull Greymon anymore. I mean, Black Form's good, but quite frankly, I'm fine. Like, I could always train Black War Greymon up to 99 if I wanted something like another move trained up. I want to use Metal Mamimon. Yeah. Also, just to show it on the chart, what they all look like. This is Munmon's pathway right now. We've got Greymon there for some reason, like randomly there. Renamon's is this. That'll make Digimon. We have them. That and that. What does it say about Devimon? Actually, I'm curious. Dark Digimon with evil techniques. Yeah. About what you expect. And Agumon has Wargreymon, Black Wargreymon, Wargrowlmon, Cubimon, Metal Mamimon, and Stingmon, and then a mystery at the end. So yeah. So despite a lot of like trouble in the tunnels, I think this was a pretty successful part, all things considered. We got some level ups going. I'm gonna actually shift them around. I just like seeing them in ascending order. Shift these around, so 42, 41, 43. There you go. We got some level ups on our Digimon. We did 2 auctions. We beat the leader as well in this part, not last part. And yeah, and we even got to show off a couple of the Numamon battles. But yeah, so I'm going to start wrapping up things here because it's been quite a long part, but I wanted to do this because there will be a little gap between now and the next part, just because I got a busy week. But with that being said, next time on Digimon World 2003, we will be looking at some of the other secret card battles that we can do with Numamon, Black Agumon, and the Tamers, possibly, if I can fit them in. And we will also be trying to work towards level 45 on all the rookies, or at the very least these 3 rookies, for the Legendary Weapon side quest. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful evening, and take care.